dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
Well, actually...
Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just so by my side. This one's for the grind, I knew it would happen, just had the strength in my mind.
It's the Travel OG, and welcome to the Black Manosphere Conclave 5.0!
We got started in 2021 in Atlanta, united in the pursuit of excellence in all things. It's been one hell of a ride.
Can I tell you what's on my mind? Cause I've been thinking about it for quite some time. Hey, can you give me a moment to declare my love? Can I tell you what's on my mind?
We're now focusing more on opportunities for men, in particular passport bros. Guys who go abroad, they want to have a different lifestyle, they want to have a different achievement abroad. Oh yeah, there's without a doubt the narrative has changed for us greatly.
I just finished speaking and having a chance to tell individuals about how to live the American dream outside of America. And I was here to help so many men when it comes to understanding what they need to do in order to relocate.
With the political climate, things that are happening worldwide, guess what? Nobody's coming to save us. So it is indicative that we all bound together, tighten up like a fist, and strike a mighty blow against everything that's fighting to stop us, man.
It's nothing but good, positive people, good, positive energy with one goal in mind, and that is to make money, get the hell out the Matrix, and enjoy your life. You dig? So shout out to all of y'all. Theme music.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is your man Marcus A. Brown, and I'm here to tell y'all that I just got done with my first consultation with the brother Andre of Love Crossing Borders. I just wanted to give him his praises. I need y'all to do two things if you haven't already. If you haven't, subscribe to his YouTube channel, Love Crossing Borders. Also, if you are going to Colombia, if you're thinking of going anywhere, traveling internationally, please consider booking a consultation with the OG Andre of Love Crossing Borders. You will not be disappointed. And y'all, get in tune with him if you haven't already. Tell him MAB sent you. Peace.
Where are all the black men? And I'm not talking about the scammers, the drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
Well, actually...
Well, actually, you know where they are. You know where they are. They are here with Andre and Andre's Love. Let me get this together. Here with Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders. Shout out to all you guys that are here. We got a great topic for tonight. You might want to pour yourself a drink. For this particular topic, I had to pour myself a little bit of vodka. I'm giving you guys some time. You're going to need to pour yourself a little something. This situation has gone viral over the last few weeks. For those who haven't seen it, once again, it's our passport sisters. But even worse, these are the daughters of the passport sisters. Just even when the younger ladies, the 21s, the 22s, and the 23s thought it was safe to go down to Jamaica. Because, hey, my mom went to Jamaica and she came back. She had a good time. And my aunts, well, these passport sisters are saying their aunts went down to Jamaica and she had a good time. And their college teachers and all the independent black women went down to Jamaica and according to them, they had a good time. So now the descendants, the young ladies, passport sisters, juniors, if you will, follow the advice of their mother. And these young ladies end up in dire straits in Jamaica. Now the mother is all over TikTok saying, let this video go viral. She needs a fundraiser because she has to put forth an appeal in Jamaica. I didn't say get an attorney. I said she needs to pay for an attorney to even get an appeal. We're going to see what she needs to appeal to, what happened with this scenario, why the mother lied to social media and on social media. Why is the mother still lying on social media? Why are the young ladies coming out and proving that the mothers are lying about everything? So as soon as you think you know this story, there's a plot twist. I had to chop this particular story up into episodes. Usually you could just let the ladies talk and give a commentary. There were so many lies told by ladies in this particular episode, from the bamboo raft incidents to the incarceration in Jamaican prisons. There were so many lies told, I had to literally chop the truth up with the lie, then the truth, to let you see that the lie and then the truth came out with the lie. That's how much lying went on in this video with the Passport Sisters. So like I said, you guys might need to get yourself a beer. You got the Blue Moon? Yes, sir. You might need to get yourself something. If I got the vodka in hand on a Monday night, you guys might need to get I don't care if it's warm milk. I don't care if your favorite Kool-Aid. I don't care if you're from Detroit, Faygo Pops and a bag of J's. Or better made potato chips. I don't care. You're going to need them tonight. Because the Passport Sisters are acting a fool in Jamaica. And the saddest part, the ladies are looking at no less. This is not the max, but no less than 6 years of incarceration in a Jamaican prison camp. Let's get ready to get started with the shout outs. Shall we, gentlemen? This ain't got nothing to do with us. This has nothing to do with us. As far as the men are concerned, this is just commentary and comedy. I'll say this again. As far as us men are concerned, we're just looking at this for commentary, content, and comedy. These women have purposely put themselves in a scenario. As soon as you think that it was worse, it gets worse. It gets worse. If you thought the thumbnail was crazy, wait until you hear the story tonight. Let's get ready to do the shout outs because we're about to get started with this. We got 36 people in the building. And I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a crazy one tonight. If the guys that didn't make it tonight, yeah, they're going to be slightly disappointed. Shout out to my brother KP in the building with the first 199 love. He say, Andre, they lied down. He say, they lied. What's new? Nothing. That's why I say for us men that travel, this scenario is nothing but confirmation, actually. Confirmation, content, comedy. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. This has nothing to do with us, gentlemen. They're going to try to blame it on the young men involved. It's a crazy. Oh man, wait till we get into it. I'm not going to say anything in advance. Wait till we get into it. You guys are going to be like, oh hell, this whole live stream is going to be, oh hecky no, oh hell. I'm telling you guys, you guys are going to be surprised upon surprised every time you see what takes place in this particular episode. Shout out to my brother David Dice, numero uno. Number one in the building. Say family salute, Andre, chat, and salute to the family. Yes, sir. Salute to you, gentlemen. Glad to see that you're here. And my brother Rico, good evening to you as well. In the chat, what up, Double D, meaning David. Ronin Travelers, good morning to you, kind sir. Good morning to you. Hope everything is going great over there in the Philippines. I got my brother The International Choir Storm is over there in Japan right now. Had a chance to talk with him earlier, so he's doing great. He's doing great. Good morning from the Philippines, of course. His coffee, of course. He said, and salute to you as well, brethren, by the way. He said, just waiting to hear what these delusional women did to get bruh. As soon as you thought it was safe to go in the water, it gets dumber and dumber. Shout out to you guys that are supporting by way of PayPal, Cash App, and Super Chats. Let me put that banner down at the bottom as well for you gentlemen. Right here. Shout out to you, brother. And let's scroll back up. And my brother David Dice says this, salute. He said, Mrs. Spence on yesterday's live, it scared me, but it made me. He said, it scared me, but it made me. Yes, sir. I'm glad but I made it. And I'm glad that Andrea's episode helped you guys out a lot in regards to just understanding that the one thing that we're trying to show on this channel is that there are different cultural dynamics and different religions when it comes to dating women in other countries too. We assume that when we go to Colombia that 98% are Catholic. That's not necessarily true. I was just showing a brother earlier when it comes to Islam that there are over almost 100,000 to 200,000 Islamics here, to those that follow the teachings of Islam, Muslims here in Colombia, over 200,000. We've got 2 mosques here in Cali alone. There are 3 to 5 major Islamic mosques in Bogota, as well as I believe it's 3 in Medellin. So for all you brothers that are Islamic and you think that, wait a minute, could I come to Colombia and practice my religion and my prayers and so forth? Yes, you can, brother. Yes, you can. Shout out to you. Even your Jewish brothers are here. There are over, 10,000 Jews, Jewish Colombians, born Colombian, but yet of Jewish descent here in Colombia as well. So, yeah. Yep. So shout out to all you guys that enjoyed Andrea's show yesterday. And let me scroll down a little further. We got Kenny Peoples in the building. Shout out to Kenny. He said, I guess my passport sisters ain't got nothing on Mika. Oh, we're going to be talking about Mika and Anton again this Friday. Oh, we're going to have fun, gentlemen. Either this Thursday, come to think of it. This Thursday. This is just getting further and further out of hand. The part that gets me is how Angry Man is supporting this. These are supposed to be married men. This is the irony of it. This is the irony of it with Angry Man. I could see lead attorney coming from the legal point of view. Okay, cool. I got that. Even though we all can tell that lead attorney kind of leans a little bit towards Anton support, I got that. But he does come from a legal point of view. I give him that. However, when it comes to Angry Man, and maybe it's just me, because, I'm not in the States. But to see these content creators that portray as if they're family wholesome men, and then you got Angry Man co-signing this, and then you got more footage of not only Anton in hotels, but we got videos of Anton now. One woman was interviewed this past week, and she confirmed Anton was in my DMs trying to get me to fly up to Detroit on a regular basis. So it's not just Mika. This man been doing it for quite a while. And then we got times, we got another episode. We're gonna have some fun on Thursday with Anton Scandals. We're gonna have to change Thursdays into the actual title was called Thursday Nights Anton Scandals. Shout out to my brother Bean being in the building. Glad to see you here. We got 47 in the building. Make sure you click the like button, gentlemen. Make sure you click the like button. We like you. Make sure that you like us too. Glad to see you guys here. Let me turn the music down just a tad bit, Dre. There we go, a little better. All right. Shout out to my brother Jay Anderson, the great. Salute to you being here as well, brother. Glad to see that you're here. And my brother, Come on now. A man supporting men. AMSM is in the building. Glad you are here. Appreciate you being here. And we got WT Gamers, Garner in the building. Uh-oh, I hit the wrong button. And I am from Detroit, Michigan, but shout out to my brother WT Garner in the building. Glad to see you here. They volunteer themselves. Say it again, brother. Say it again so the back of the church can hear it. They volunteered themselves. These passport sisters volunteered themselves. Even before they left their home country. They and came to Jamaica. They volunteered themselves. And the sad part is, even the mama, the same mama that's going to be on the camera crying and lying, the young ladies are going to tell the truth about their own mama. Yeah. Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother Don, a.k.a. Don JP, the Don JP, over there on Andrea's channel. Appreciate you, brother. And my man Raphael, or Rafi Lake, over there on Andrea's channel as well. Appreciate you, brother, supporting from over there. We got 48 in the building. Click that like button once again. That invites other individuals in. Shout out to Jay Anderson once again with the salute. Let's scroll down. KP from KC. Man, I like that name. KP from KC. Them Kansas City boys at it again, Mom. They're at it again. Glad to see you here, brother. KP from, man, you got to hang around a lot more often now, bro. You with that name, you officially part of this channel, bro. I don't know if you got a passport or if you've traveled yet, but that's a passport bro title if I ever heard one. KP from KC. Shout out to them Kansas City boys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Bro, they got Sharkeisha. Yep. That's exactly what happened. Yes, sir. Glad to see you here, man. Let's scroll down a little further. Let's see who else I got here in the family. My brother Nick is here representing. Good evening to you, Nick. Good evening, brethren. Yes, sir. And Andrew Craig as well. Andrew says, I'm half Jamaican. He say, no Jamaicans don't play in their country. This is the funny part. We're going to talk about, don't forget that part with you being half Jamaican and you understanding Jamaica. Half Jamaican, this is part of the storyline. Half Jamaican, understanding Jamaica. This is part of the storyline tonight. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. You say they did something? I'll find out tonight. Yes, you will, guys. Like I said, guys, this is one of those drinking hands ones. Shout out to my man, once again, KP from KC. Yes, sir. He said, did they tell any white lies? Major lies. Major lies. Shout out to Kofi being in the building. Peace to you as well. Peace to you as well. And my brother David Dice. Once again, salute to Mrs. Spence on yesterday's live stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me scroll down a little further. We got Jess Vaughn in the building. Evening to you as well, brother, as well as Bobby Coltrane of the Coltrane family, that is. Shout out to Bobby Coltrane. He said, hello, gents. Hello, Andre. He said, I enjoyed Andre's episode yesterday as well. Very informative. Dre, did you ever finish the video on Guyana? Actually, I not only finished the video, I am scheduling interviews with individuals that do real estate as well as business over there in Guyana. So I have not forgotten about us with the Guyana. I'm just trying to have everything set up just right for us. And it's been quite a while. It's been about 9 months since I started the Guyana, kind of like getting you guys interested in the country. But I want to set up it took forever to get some interviews set up. Even though it's English-speaking country, it took forever to get some interviews set up. So finally, I got some interviews that'll be setting up and coming down the turnpike for the month of March. So yes, sir, I definitely did, Bobby. I haven't forgotten about us. Shout out to all you guys. And there's a reason why we're so adamant about the country of Guyana, because they just discovered over the last 6 years, actually it's going on 7 years, oil off the coast in the ocean of Guyana. And Guyana right now has the world's fastest growing GDP. The average GDP growth for a country is 2 to 5% per year. Guyana's, for 5 years running, Guyana's GDP has grown almost 126%. We're talking about they are making money out there. I've watched their president give the State of the Union addresses because they speak English, so I can listen to the president. And they increased those who are getting Social Security, older people, to $1,000 a piece. I'll say that again. From the small country of Guyana, the only English-speaking country here in South America, these individuals are now getting $1,000 a piece in Social Security. That's how much money is flowing there. Starbucks has just gotten there. McDonald's has just made it down there. Kentucky Fried Chicken is on its way down there. So a lot of franchises, they're planning to make Guyana, sorry. They're planning on making the island, or the country of Guyana, the next Dubai, as far as tourism. So yeah, it's some big things going on down there. It's some major things going down there in Guyana. Absolutely correct. Plus, they got gorgeous women. So let's not take that away from them. Let's scroll down a little further. Shout out to Robert Platinum in the building, Mr. Platinum himself. Yes, sir. He's 30% off. Quote, the Anton Daniels quote. He's 30% Teach handling. Yes, sir. Them Speedway, Indiana boys, the Midwesterners, cornfield it is. Shout out to all of us Midwest guys. Shout out to all you guys, especially in Indiana. Yes, sir. Let's scroll down a little further. Let's see who else I made. Make sure I get everybody. Looks like I got everybody so far. Yep. He says, seems like the soundboard isn't working. You can't hear it? Maybe I should turn it up a little bit. No sound is coming through. Is that better? Let me know if that's better right there, because I can hear it. Let me see if that's better. Because I had it down low. That's what it was. Let's see. Let me check it out. I can't hear it. Let me see if you guys can hear. Can you hear it now? Put a 1 in the comment if you can hear the soundboard now. No sound in the soundboard? Let us see, gentlemen. Or 2, okay. Let me see. Because I can hear everything. I can hear it, but I have the volume up. Nope, can't hear it. You're absolutely correct. Oh, I did have it for a second. Oh, you guys can hear it now? Okay, thanks, guys. Much better? Okay, cool. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Much better. All right, thanks, gentlemen. This is teamwork on this channel. Teamwork. Don't have me out here by myself. This is teamwork, family. Thank you for guys letting me know. Let's change up our music. You know how we do. We got 70 people in the building. Now, let's get ready to get started with this video. We're going to have some fun. Like I said, let me take a sip of vodka. Cologne control. Cologne of the night is Valentino Intense. That's what I'm wearing right now. Valentino Intense. You often see this in a mall. A real decent cologne. Nothing to brag about, but it's a decent cologne to have. Valentino Intense. Not bad at all. Oh, you said it's gone again, Ronan? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's back. Let's see. Okay. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Ronan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Perfect, Rob, gentlemen. Perfect. Yes, sir. Thanks, Nick. Good looking out, gentlemen. All right, let's get ready to get started with this video. Like I was saying earlier, let me turn our music down just a tad bit in a second. But yeah, these women sat back and did what they wanted to do. This is the mother with her lying ass. The mother is half Jamaican. Now, these people live in the UK. I'm going to lay a foundation. They live in the UK. They travel back. The mother and the daughter doesn't look like the fathers are involved on both ends of the young ladies. This is a story of two 21-year-old young ladies doing what they want to do, mom co-signing it, and when it all goes left, mom, who's the passport sis, pretends like she didn't know. Now, mom is half Jamaican, half UK. So I believe her dad is Jamaican and her mom is white in the UK. So they all live in the UK, but they visit her dad, mom, right here. Her dad, shout out to my brother, the African Wolf, my favorite YouTube name. So they're always going back and forth to Jamaica. So mom, just like my brother said, mom knows Jamaica, even though she's half Jamaican. On this content, you're going to see mom play stupid all the way through. Mom is talking on this content as if she's never been to Jamaica. But then the truth comes out about her daughter, the best friend's mama, the boys that were involved. This is a bunch of mess, including the bamboo raft. The bamboo raft fiasco. Yeah, this is mom. This is the mama. Mom looking like a little light-skinned Sade over here. Let's get ready to get started, gentlemen.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I don't usually do videos, but this is a very serious topic. This is my daughter, Saraya. She's now 22 years old.
Don't forget that. Her daughter name is Taraya. Her daughter name is Taraya. Her best friend who she went with is Genevieve. You're going to hear from Genevieve. You're going to hear about Taraya.
She went on holiday for a week with her friend to Jamaica back in October 2024. So this is the girls.
Mind you, guys, don't forget about these dates. Listen intensely. Tamaya is the young lady. They're on the bamboo raft, as you can see. Her best friend Genevieve. This all happened. These court cases and all this been going on since 2024. It is 2026, and you guys are going to hear what happened in January of 2026.
This is Genevieve, Taraya's friend. They've been friends for about 8 years. She asked Taraya if she wanted to go to Jamaica for a week because her boyfriend was out there. I tried to encourage her not to go, because she'd never been on holiday by herself, but she was turning 21, so there's only so much she's going to listen to her mum about.
You heard what mom said. I tried to tell her don't go, but she ain't listened to her mama.
So on the 13th of October, they went to Jamaica. I tried to encourage Taraya to get her own accommodation because she didn't know these boys from nowhere. This was Genevieve's boyfriend of 2 years. She'd been dating this boy, supposedly from Milton Keynes, for 2 years. She was told his name was Tony. Now again, I told my daughter to get her own accommodation, but she wouldn't listen. This is supposed to be Tony. But his name's not Tony. His name is Uriah God.
So don't forget about my boy Tony in Jamaica. Tony in Jamaica. But you find out his real name is Uriah.
And this is his Jamaican cousin, LeJean, we think.
So around September, me and Terea speaking on the phone.
So the mother laid her foundation. Now we're about to hear from Genevieve, the friend that's in Jamaica that got locked up with Tamia. I forget what she said her daughter name is already. So this is not the daughter talking. This is the best friend that's going to confirm that most of what the mama is saying is a lie. So let the little passport sis speak.
And she's telling me about her holiday in Jamaica because she had just came back from Jamaica, and just telling me how much of a great time she had with her family.
So her best friend just told her, me and my mama, who's on your screen, we just got back from Jamaica. Why? Because my mama, in other words, her granddaddy or her mama's daddy lives in Jamaica. So her and her mama been going back and forth to Jamaica all this time. So Genevieve is saying, listen, I ain't never been to Jamaica, but she came back. Her friend came back from Jamaica with her mama talk about Jamaica. All that, girl, you need to go. So let's go back to hear what the young lady was saying.
His name is Uriah Gordon. And this is his Jamaican cousin, LeJean, we think.
So around September, me and Terea speaking on the phone, and she's telling me about her holiday in Jamaica because she had just came back from Jamaica, and just telling me how much of a great time she had with her family and everything. So as she's telling me this, I'm like to her, oh, do you know what's so mad? Like, the guy I'm speaking to wants to fly me out. Like, he wants to fly me out to Jamaica, but I don't know, like, I don't know if I'm gonna go. Then that's when she was like, oh, if you end up going, let me know, because I'll come with you, and yeah, it'll be good, blah blah blah. So after she's told me that she wants to come with me, she's asked her mom's being completely fine with it.
I tried to encourage her not to go, because she'd never been on.
Now, what did Genevieve just say? Did she just say she was talking to her friend Tamir? I'm just paraphrasing until we find out what the real name is again. She said her friend mama was fine with it, didn't she? Her friend mama said, y'all going to Jamaica, that's fine. But listen to what the mama said. We'll go back to what the young lady said.
If you end up going, let me know, because I'll come with you, and yeah, it'll be good, blah blah blah. So after she's told me that she wants to come with me, she's asked her mom's being completely fine with it.
Her mom's being completely fine with it.
I tried to encourage her not to go.
Mama just lied and said she told her not to go. Now, mind you, the young lady that's speaking is still in Jamaica. This woman's daughter, both these young ladies are still, remember 2024, all this happened. 2026, something just happened. These women are still, these young passport sisters, because they ain't kids, are still in Jamaica. So as you hear the young lady talks, she's talking from Jamaica, even though she doesn't want to show her face, even though we see what she looks like. She just confirmed that the mama was talking about, yeah, y'all need to go to Jamaica. We just got back from seeing my father, her grandfather. If y'all want to go ahead, go to Jamaica, girl. She turning 21, blah, 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 right? That's what Genevieve just said. Mama co-signed it. But then you come back to the mama, and the mama said, I tried to tell her not to go. I'm going to prove to you that the mama was lying.
Because she'd never been on holiday by herself, but she was turning 21, so there's only so much she's going to listen to her mum about.
Her mum paid for a ticket, and
her mama paid for a ticket. All you parents out there, come on, you dads. Would you pay for a ticket for your daughter to go to Jamaica with her female friend if you didn't want your daughter to go to Jamaica and be on a raft with her female friend? Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Afro Merchant is absolutely correct. Hell no, T-Mac. Absolutely. 313 in the building.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
Shout out to them Detroit boys and them dang Pistons acting a fool. Hey, 3-1. Our Detroit Pistons are acting a fool. It is uncalled for to be whooping on the league the way that we do. There is no way in the world the Pistons need to be whooping on the league, averaging 23, 24-point wins. Shout out to the 313. Absolutely correct, gentlemen. I just thought it was just me. We could bring that beat back.
Out to Jamaica, but I don't know if I'm gonna go. Then that's when she was like, oh, if you end up going, let me know, because I'll come with you and yeah, it'll be good, blah blah blah. So after she's told me that she wants to come with me, she's asked her mom's been completely fine with it.
I tried to encourage her not to go, because she'd never been on holiday by herself, but she was turning 21, so there's only so much she's going to listen to her mum about.
Her mum paid for a ticket, and her mum was constantly reassuring us and saying that, yeah, we'll have a good time and how we're young and we need to live life. And
so the mama not only paid for the ticket, but she encouraged the girls to go. Y'all young, y'all need to go live life. Once again, the mama is half Jamaican. She's going to let you know this throughout the live stream. The mama convinced the daughters or coerced the daughters, yes, you need to go. Mama been going back and forth to Jamaica to see her daddy and taking the young lady, her daughter anyway. The daughter that's on the screen, mama been taking her to Jamaica forever and a day anyway. So the mama thinking like, my daughter gonna get Jamaica. She gonna have fun. Mama already know what the Jamaican version of fun is. Oh, you guys gonna find out about the mama in Jamaica, by the way. If y'all think mama was just in London just being innocent, oh no, fellas, tonight you gonna find out about the mama too. You think mama was just seeing a daddy in Jamaica? You think she was just seeing her father in Jamaica when she was going to Jamaica with her daughter? Oh, we gonna find out who the mama was going to Jamaica to really see.
whatever.
I tried to encourage her not to go.
So my mum still wasn't okay with the situation. So
once again, for guys that weren't here earlier, this is Genevieve, the best friend. The one who had boyfriends that said, hey, or guys that she knew in Jamaica. Now let's lay the foundation for the guys that weren't here earlier. I'm gonna lay the foundation real quick. This woman right here is on social media asking us to send donations. Nothing wrong with that. For an appeal for her daughter and Genevieve, her daughter's best friend. This woman she's from London. She's half Jamaican. Her father lives in Jamaica. The white side of her is her mom that lives in the UK. So in other words, the woman you see on the screen, her mother lives in UK. So that's why she has a UK accent. Her daughter, I'll say T for right now until I remember her name. T and her had just got back from Jamaica in 2024, a month ago. T comes bragging to Genevieve, the young lady that's been talking. Girl, you need to go to Jamaica. Me and my mama just got back from Jamaica again, seeing my granddaddy, and we had such a good time. And so Genevieve says this, that's funny you would say that. I've got a boy who I've been talking to online. Genevieve, the best friend, says, funny you would say that. I've got a boy I've been talking to that lives in Jamaica. I've been talking to him online. He says he wants to fly me out. T says this. Me and my mama just got back from Jamaica. We always there. You know my mama half Jamaican. We know Jamaica like the back of our hands. So if you want me to go with you, T volunteered herself. If you want me to go with you, Genevieve, the young lady that's speaking, the best friend, let me know. The mama says, I didn't want y'all to go. But the mama bought her ticket, and the mama was the one, because we found out that the mama lied because the mama bought the flight ticket, talking about she didn't want her to go. And the mama said, y'all young, y'all free, and Jamaica got rafts. And we all know what the Jamaican rafts are about. Jamaica got rafts. A lot of them. A lot of rafts you can ride. And we're going to find out what happened when one of the young ladies rode the rafts and what happened after the rafts. But the mama is on social media asking us for proceeds. But after social media started doing this homework, everybody's finding out the mama is only telling part of the story of the drug deal fiasco. Let me give a shout out to our new member. Shout out to you, brother. African Merchant, welcome to the family, brother. Glad to see that you're here, becoming a YouTube member. We appreciate that, brother. We really do, man. I hope, and guys, don't just become members and just disappear. Man, this is hey, if you got a YouTube channel that treats you like family and like a brother, like we in a barbershop, this is that channel. We are here usually almost every evening. And you can enjoy yourself, man. If you ain't got nothing to do, you're at home, you just got off work, you just got back from the gym, and you made yourself something to eat, and you like, I made a drink. Let me go and turn on Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders and listen to what craziness is going on in the world. Because I used to do the same thing before I moved to Colombia with Tailor Made Dreams. I would come home from work or come home from the gym, make me some stuffed bell peppers or some salmon or some tuna steaks, sit down and turn on my cell phone and watch either Ace Live or Tailor Made Dreams or Jabril Passport Heavy. And I would sit back and just enjoy Black men living in other countries telling good stories. So don't just disappear, guys. Hang out, you family here. Seriously, this is the barbershop. This is a place of truth.
Oprah coming next.
Yes, she is.
Once I establish this as a place of truth, oh yeah.
Shout out to Jay being in the building. Yes, sir. He say facts. Love seeing my brothers win. Yes, sir. Especially when it comes to travel. Here we go. Let's go back.
She's then called Taraya's mom and asked Taraya's mom about the situation, and Taraya's mom's told her, oh yeah, they're going to Jamaica.
That's her name, Taraya. The best friend name is Taraya, the young lady that's standing behind her mom on the screen right now. Taraya and her mom are Jamaican, part Jamaican. So they had just got back. All this unfolded initially in 2024. Taraya and her mom had just got back from seeing her mom's dad in Jamaica. Taraya tells her friend, hey girl, if you're going to go to Jamaica and meet the guy that's been talking about going to fly you out, let me know. I'll go back to Jamaica with you since you've never been there. This is what Taraya says. Now, you guys are going to hear a lot about Taraya. You talking about a problem child? You talking about the mama trying to get us to help pay for a problem child? Oh, y'all ain't heard nothing yet. This young lady is hell on feet. But the young lady that's talking is Genevieve, the best friend. And she says she knew that her mother was not going to let her go to Jamaica. And so what she did was she called Taraya's mom. Why? Taraya's mom is Jamaican, and they just got back from Jamaica. Taraya's mom gets on the phone with Genevieve's mom and convinces her, girl, our kid's gonna be fine. Let those young ladies spread their wings on the river raft. On the river raft. On a river raft. For all you, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me give a disclaimer before we even go further. All you dudes that got girlfriends in the States, you might not want to watch this, especially since you got girlfriends that go to Jamaica. You might not want to watch the rest of this episode. When we get to the raft part, you might not want to see the raft part. We gonna do some raft part, and it's gonna hurt some feelings tonight. I said you're gonna need a drink. You didn't listen to me. So this is disclaimer right now. When we get to the raft part, it's gonna be some hurt dudes, bro. Some of you dudes that already let your girl go to Jamaica. Oh, you gonna I'm letting y'all know now. When we get to the raft part of this episode, don't be coming in. Okay, we got 94 people in the comments in the live stream right now. When we get to the raft part, I do not want to see like 60 dudes because you got your feelings hurt and you couldn't stand singing the raft part. Now I'm giving you heads up already. Get yourself a drink. I don't care if it's your favorite Kool-Aid, warm milk, a cup of coffee, your favorite elixir, whatever it is. But I'm giving you a heads up early. Toast to you, Rob. Thank you, brother. I'm giving you heads up early, man. I'm your brother. I'm not going to spring it on you. But when we get to, when I was putting together the raft part, even my feelings got hurt. If my woman ever went on a Jamaican trip on the raft, even when I was editing, I was feeling it in my chest. So all you dudes that your girl talking about, she already got a Jamaican trip planned, or she's already been to Jamaica, yeah, y'all might not want to watch this part. I'm telling y'all not. Somebody gonna get their feelings hurt tonight. So that raft part, women, I thought men was dirty. Women don't give up. Shout out to my brother Will. My neighbor over there on the other side of Colombia. The Medellin boys, the Medi boys with T-Mac and all the rest of you guys. Jay Clyde and all you brothers over there in Medellin. Shout out to you guys. Will says this. Salutations, Andre, and chat fam. Smash that like button. Support by way of Cash App. Thank you very much, guys, for supporting by way of Cash App. You see it flowing down at the bottom of the screen. PayPal is down there, flowing at the bottom of the screen as well. And Super Chats. Thank you guys for the support. We try to be here every evening by way of the support that you guys give. He said, oh, this is going to hurt some plantation bro. Yeah, some of you plantation bros, yeah, you're going to feel it in your chest tonight. I ain't even lying about that. That's why I had to stop for a second. I had to stop because I was like, wait a minute, Dre, don't spring the raft part on them because them dudes going to be in their feeling. They'll be hurt. He said, they always come back different. Yes, sir. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Seriously, let's go back to the video. All right, let's listen to Genevieve confirm that the mama was lying because I want to bring it back just a little bit. And Genevieve is going to tell in this part that we're listening to right now that Taraya's mom that's on the screen called Genevieve's mom and convinced Genevieve's mom of this lie that's about to come up. So this woman is on YouTube, is on TikTok asking us to send in money so she could file for an appeal for her daughter in Jamaica that's looking at 6+ years. And what happens is this light-skinned mama, Sade right here, was the one that convinced Genevieve mama to even let Genevieve go. Let's finish listening to Genevieve.
So my mom still wasn't okay with the situation. So
she said her mama wasn't even convinced about the situation. Genevieve knew this. Being a young lady, she said, I can't convince my mama. So she said, here's the con. Here's the way I'm going to slick my mama. Genevieve said, my mom told me not to go. She said, but this is the way I'm going to slick my mama. We know how kids can be. I'm going to have another adult call my mama. Another adult who's just got back from Jamaica. Another adult who's half Jamaican. My mama won't listen to me, but she'll fall for the adult when the adult calls. And so Genevieve is going to confirm that this lady on the screen right now who said, I didn't want her to go. I didn't want none of the girls to go. She's the same one that convinced Genevieve's mom into letting Genevieve go.
She's then called Taraya's mom and asked Taraya's mom about the situation, and Taraya's mom's told her, oh yeah.
My bad, I don't know why it's freezing like that.
They're going to Jamaica and they're going to be staying with my family. They're going to be fine.
So on the 13th of October, they went to Jamaica. I tried to encourage Taraya to get her own accommodation because she didn't.
What did mom just say? I tried to encourage Taraya to get her own accommodations.
Didn't know these boys from nowhere.
Taraya's mom's told her, oh yeah, they're going to Jamaica and they're going to be staying with my family.
But this mama told Genevieve's mama that they're going to be staying with her family. Let me bring that back. She told her daughter, get your own place. Taraya, this light-skinned woman right here, baby Sade, right? She's on the phone and lied to Genevieve's mom and told Genevieve's mom, oh, she's going to stay with my family in Jamaica. We just got back. My daddy is in Jamaica. The kids are going to stay with, or the lady's going to stay with my family in Jamaica. But then the mama comes on TikTok and tells us, oh, I was trying to get her own Airbnb. I was trying to get her to get her own hotel room. He said, Dre, he said, just because she was on the raft, that doesn't mean that she got lifted. Yeah, she got lifted. Yeah, boy. Okay. Okay, once y'all see the raft part, don't get mad. I'm just saying that now. Don't get mad.
And they're going to be staying with my family. They're going to be fine.
So on the 13th of October, they went to Jamaica. I tried to encourage Taraya to get her own accommodation because she didn't know these boys from nowhere.
Taraya's mom's told her, oh yeah, they're going to Jamaica and they're going to be staying with my family.
So again, this is Uriah Gordon, or should we say Tony, as the girls knew him as. Now Jenny was seeing this.
Now Tony is the young man that set all this up. He met Genevieve online. All he had to do was throw a couple of DMs her way, and she was going for it. He said, baby, I would love to fly you out to Jamaica one day. With Genevieve is like, I knew my mama ain't gonna let me go. Her best friend, Taraya, just got back from Jamaica with this lady here, her mama. Her mama, once again, is half Jamaican. In a second, I'm going to be shutting up because I'm just laying the foundation for the last, 20, 30 minutes. I'm just laying a foundation. So I'll be shutting up in a second, guys. But this is the dude that started the whole thing. Mind you, he ain't locked up.
Boy for 2 years. Imagine, 2 years.
Uriah was never my boyfriend. When we first met, he introduced himself as Tony to me, and we was just on and off speaking for 2 years. It was nothing.
So mom said that this was Genevieve's boyfriend for 2 years. Genevieve just came on and said, mama. Talking about Taraya's mom. I never said this Tony was my boyfriend. We have been just talking on our own, off and on online for 2 years. Why are you laying this fake foundation? Because the woman is trying to raise money to get her daughter out of Jamaican prisons. Once again, these young ladies are looking at minimum. Okay, here we go. These young ladies are looking at minimum, not the most. When the judge comes down with the sentencing, the minimum that these young ladies are looking at in Jamaica, these young passport sisters, from following their mama and a mama's advice who's now on social media asking you guys to give money, a minimum of 6 years of hard labor in the prison in Jamaica. That's what these young ladies are looking at. A minimum. From following the advice of the woman on the screen.
Thing serious, we was not in a relationship. So fast forward to August 2024, me and Uriah start speaking again, and he tells me that he...
So now remember, when she was talking to him, the whole time she thought his name was Tony. The young lady who's talking, Genevieve, she's still in Jamaica. She's still in Jamaica. It's not like they left. Her and Torreya are still in Jamaica. They didn't know his name, his real name was Uriah. For these 2 years, he's been reeling Genevieve in by saying his name was Tony.
He's going on holiday to Jamaica and he wants me to come. So obviously when he's asked me, I've said no, like I wasn't really interested in going. So we're still speaking, everything's fine. And then he ends up coming to Jamaica as he said he would. And he asked me again. And I said to him, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel comfortable flying to Jamaica by myself. You're already there and you expect me to solo travel there by myself. Then that's when he said to me, oh, it's not deep to solo travel. I would say come with a friend. I'm going to be very open and frank about the situation.
Okay, before she goes any further, the only person that I forgot to clip in the video, and she had a lengthy interview, a lengthy TikTok video, was the friend that she asked to come to Jamaica with her. Torreya, who you see on the screen, is not the original friend who was supposed to come to Jamaica with her. Genevieve listened to Tony, Uriah in other words. She like, okay, cool, that's cool. I'll see if I can find a friend to go with me to Jamaica. Genevieve goes to this other young lady. I forgot to put her clip in because she tells her story. The other young lady says this: the only reason I didn't go, by the grace of God, is because it was my birthday that weekend. She said me and Torreya were turning 21 on the same weekend. She said, but Genevieve came to me first about going to Jamaica. She said, but I had a birthday party already set, already scheduled. She said, I'm not about to leave my 21st birthday party to go to another country yet. She said, now if it was already pre-planned, cool. She said, but she said, I was the original girl that was supposed to go. She said, but since I backed out or didn't go at all, that's when Genevieve thought about Torreya and her mama, who just got back from Jamaica. Why? Because her mama, who's on the screen, is half Jamaican and knows Jamaica, and the mom's dad is in Jamaica. This is full of lies. That's why I keep stopping. Usually, you know, when we have videos like this, I just let it ride. But there are so many lies and holes in this that you're like, what? So it was another young lady that was supposed to be the original girl going to Jamaica. And that's why she said, thank God I had my birthday party, because it would have been me getting caught up looking at a minimum of 6 years in Jamaica with these fools. Let's continue on. I just wanted to lay that foundation for you gentlemen.
From the start, my mum did not want me to go. And this is literally a lesson to young girls, because when this happened, I was 21. Listen to your mom. Like, listen to your mom. I'm in this situation from not listening to my mom and from being naive and not thinking. However, the reassurance from Teresa.
So this is a photo in Jamaica of the mom. Now the mom is attractive for her age. Mom can, come on now, guys. Mom could get it back in the day with, mom could get it with some of you guys. I don't want to talk about me back in the day, but because you guys are heard enough stories about Andre back in the day. But mom is not unattractive for her age. This is Toraya, in other words, the second choice, the one that's been in Jamaica plenty of times her whole life. This is the mom that's half Jamaica that's asking you guys for money. Right. Not unattractive ladies at all. Toraya had just turned 21, 22. I forget how old mom was, but we're gonna learn some stuff about the mama. Don't think we done forgot about the mama. Once again, Genevieve mom said, I do not want you to go to Jamaica. This is crazy, girl. You've never met this boy before. He says his name is Tony. This is what Genevieve, who's talking, that's what her mama told her. No, you cannot go. This woman on your screen, yeah, mom can get it for real. This woman on your screen, mom, with her sexiness, light skin, Sade-ness, with the flowing hair, Becky with the good hair. A woman that Beyonce would hate all over, even though Beyonce worth billions, she would look at her and still hate. This woman convinced the other mother, Genevieve mom, to let these ladies go. Bruh, I would be tearing up the house if my daughter, if you convince me to let my daughter go to Jamaica with your daughter, getting bambooed in food, and my daughter gets 6 years minimum because I listened to your advice. Oh, bruh, that light skinness will be tore all up. Ain't no way I'm gonna just sit back and you convince me to let my child, I want to say child, yep, let my daughter, because these are old enough daughters, to go to a foreign country on your okay. You bought your daughter's ticket. I bought my daughter's ticket. Even though the other boy said, oh, you gonna hear this? The other boy said he was gonna fly my daughter out. Come to find out, she never got flued out. Genevieve mama bought the ticket off of the encouragement of Ms. Light Bright right here. Ms. Light Bright was the one that told Genevieve's mom, go on buy her a ticket, girl. I'm buying my daughter a ticket. Why don't you buy her a ticket? Let them live life. Let them get the raft. Let them get their raft on. They need to go back to Jamaica by themselves and get their raft on. Yeah, Miss Red Bonia. You know them red bones from the island of Red Bonia. Shout out to the Red Bonians. Shout out to all you Red Bonians out there. Shout out to you from the island of Red Bonia.
His mom was a lie to my mom, and obviously at the end of the day it should have been me who was the one to tell my mom the full details of the trip, but I knew she wasn't going to agree to it. That's why I didn't tell her, but I never got Toraya's mom to lie. She just lied on her own. And
so this young lady is saying, I didn't even ask her mama to lie. I asked her. Now, I don't believe her. I don't believe her. Now, Genevieve, I've been down with you for the whole time, but I'm going to tell you now. You called Toraya's mama, this light-skinned pretty thing right here, Ms. Red Bonetian from the island of Red Bonia. You called her mama because you knew her mama would lie for you and convince your mama to let you go rafting. So let's not play dumb. You old enough, woman. You old enough to know that you can sometimes get somebody else to co-sign something for you. Two heads are better than one. And you, Tarea's Red Bonetian mama from the island of Red Bonia, the Red Bonetian, who's half Jamaican, got on the phone and convinced your mama. Don't act like you didn't know that woman, your mama, was not going to be convinced after another adult co-signed it. Don't do that. Don't just put it on there. You know, I don't have to read AMSM comment. I knew he about to say something. He said, but Andre, if two adults can afford it, how can you stop them from going? Absolutely correct. The question is, two adults affording. Two adults affording. They couldn't. See, you can't stop two adults that can't afford. He's right. I mean, that could afford. If these women could afford their own tickets, you're correct. You can't stop them. He's 100% correct. But the point that he's trying to make, these young ladies couldn't afford, and yet both mothers paid for the tickets. Question I ask is this. Shout out with the $5 love. Where are the fathers? Where are the fathers? Let's continue on.
The reassurance from Tarea's mom was a lie to my mom. And obviously, at the end of the day, it should have been me who was the one to tell my mom the full details of the trip. But I knew she wasn't going to agree to it. That's why I didn't tell her. But I never got Tarea's mom to lie. She just lied on her own, and yeah.
So Uriah paid for Jenny's ticket because obviously she thought it was a boyfriend, and I paid for Tarea's ticket because she was turning 21. So this is where it all began. They went to Jamaica 13th of October. The boys picked them up from the airport and took them to St. Mary.
She said Uriah, or Tony, in other words. So whenever you hear Uriah, it's Tony, the same guy. She said, the mom said Uriah paid for the ticket. You're going to find out that that's a lie. The mom has been lying the whole time. Every time let's put it like this. If I let the mama video run, you believe everything that the mama said, and you be sending money in. You would literally believe everything that the mother said in this scenario. But the mother went viral so much that the young ladies found out about it, Genevieve, and other people who were involved, like the one friend that didn't go, found out about what happened, and they all confirmed that the mother is lying. She lying. For example, you're going to hear Tony did not buy the ticket. Genevieve's mama bought the ticket. The mama that got convinced by you, ma'am. You called their mama. Genevieve's mama told Genevieve's mama that they are young and they should have some fun and get rafted. Genevieve's mama bought the ticket, but she's selling it as if Tony bought the ticket. If you can't afford it, you ain't going, for real.
Where they had this prestigious Airbnb. I'm talking jacuzzi, swimming pool, everything. I'm still trying to tell my daughter, get your own Airbnb. She's like, Mum, it's fine. And obviously because, you know, the artist TJ, he's doing a music video next door, you know, the guy that does Drift. So she's not going to listen to her mum, is she?
Tarea's mum's told her, oh yeah, they're going to Jamaica and they're going to be staying with my family. They're going to be fine.
I still tried to encourage it, but she did her own thing. So obviously the next day they're settling in. The boys have taken them.
This woman purchased the ticket for her daughter. Why is she still lying about, I tried to discourage it. I tried to tell her not to go. Well, you know, young people gonna be young people. They're gonna do what they want to do. Ma'am, you paid for the ticket. You talked to Genevieve's mother and told Genevieve's mother that it was okay. You told Genevieve's mother that they were going to be staying not in a fancy Airbnb, but with your family, ma'am. You told Genevieve's mother this. You told Genevieve's mother, let them have fun, let them get rafted, the whole thing. Like I said, there's some stuff we about to learn about the mama too. While we learn about these young people, we about to learn some stuff about the mama too.
Everywhere, Duns River, YS Falls, everywhere. Rafting, you know, you get the rub down and everything.
Come rafting with us at White River. White River is located in Oak.
Before we go any further, for all you dudes that ain't, here we go. I'm getting y'all warning right now. For all you brothers that ain't ready for the rafting, if your girl done been to Jamaica or she on her way to Jamaica with her friend, you might not want to watch this part. You might want to go to the bathroom. You might want to go, hey, ain't it time for you to go prayer? You might want to go have a Bible study. You might not want to see this part. You disclaimer, yes, sir. You might not want to see that. This is the rafting part that y'all been hearing about a couple years. I know your girl went to Jamaica 3 times. There's a reason why she shot the sheriff, but she didn't shoot the deputy. I'm telling you guys now. I'm giving you. Hey, yeah, let the numbers drop down to like 80. Normally, I'll be like, I see the numbers drop down, the dudes that's in the live stream, and it'll drop down to like 74, 72. Let it drop down to 80, because you dudes ain't ready to see this raft part. I'm telling you now. Some of y'all about to sit up here and cry because you're going to see your baby mamas on the screen. Let's go. Don't say I didn't tell you.
Or just on the border, as you come around the bend, there are so many rafters that will try and flag you down. There's loads and loads of rafts, so you shouldn't have any issue with booking them. There were 4 of us, so we split onto 2 rafts, and our guides / rafters were so much fun. I'm gonna have to mute myself so you can hear just what he was dancing to. We were not bored at all, so they take you down towards the swing area. It's like a slow journey, it takes about 30-45 minutes down. The views are gorgeous, crystal clear water. They also have a little bar and shop to buy some souvenirs. Make sure you pick a raft with speakers because you need that music playing loud. Here's me on the tire swing having a great old time. The guys were...
She said y'all need that music playing loud. Maybe because somebody else is loud. This is where she sent her daughters down to. The raftings. This is what some of y'all guys, shout out to Theo in the building. Great interview earlier, Theo. Great interview earlier. This is where they send some of y'all guys, ladies down to for the special rafting. If y'all notice, the soap is deep. Can I say this? Can I say it like this to be PG? Do you notice how deep the soap is? That soap is not deep for nothing. It didn't just slide down there. That soap is in places where it shouldn't be, huh? We ain't done.
Just shouting island, yeah. The limestone massage is not included in the fee, so make sure you add that on. We then turned around and headed towards the sea, or the part where the river meets the sea. It was about a 25 minute slow journey. These guys are strong. He turned around, looked at me and said, "It's your turn." I said, "My turn?" Rafting is not easy. I was so clueless as to how to push. I have no upper body strength, so this was not easy, guys, but a very cool experience. I didn't last long. I turned around and said, "Help me." We then chilled for a bit at the beach, but this is something you have to add to your list. It's cold! Stop! It's cold!
They will wonder what I'm doing over here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't scream like that, go.
Don't scream like that, girl. They're gonna wonder what I'm doing over here. Don't scream like that, girl. They're gonna wonder what I'm doing over here. Okay. They're gonna wonder what I'm doing over here. Shout out to my Jamaican brothers.
It's
you know what they call me here?
What?
Hallelujah.
A shark? Oh.
Yeah.
Even.
Oh my God.
Stop! English for real. Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm trying not to scream.
Hallelujah.
My weed.
Yeah, don't let your weed fall.
Are you spelling my name?
No, I don't know your name.
Why?
Hallelujah.
those Jamaican river rafting guys are not the problem. We need to be talking about the women. I've been on the bamboo rafting excursion maybe like 3 times in my whole entire life. And I think that people really focus up on the fact that, oh yeah, well, they are, you know, where they be trying to do this to you.
She's saying that the women are the problem. Notice that she's been 3 times. The women are the problem, not the men. And this is why I've been, right, Simon? This is why I've been 3 times. But don't count me. Count, right? She don't want you to count her 3 times. She don't want you to count her 3 times, E-Man. She wants you to count count everybody else's times.
We trying to do that to you, but they only do that to you if you allow it. And I think that people miss that. Like, and it's just like with any other man, if a man is want to deal with you like that, then he's going to deal with you like that. So I don't understand why people are focusing more on the fact that these men are, you know, running down on these women, and they not realizing that these women is coming from the US, coming from all other countries to come down there and get cracked open like a can of paint by a random, okay? And I'm not even mad at it, because Jamaican men, they are like that. Like, they are, you know, one of the best people to get your self-esteem up there, your self-confidence. You can look like shit. They're going to hype you up every single time. My thing is, if you don't allow it and you have a lot of respect for yourself, they will not even try you. You're going to get on that bamboo. You're going to do what you got to do as far as the excursion is concerned, and then you're going to go home safe, sound, and in peace. Okay? They are not going to do anything that that you don't want them to do. I'll say that much.
The entitlement that Americans have towards sexualization of certain populations while we're vacationing. And by that, I mean this. I loved Montego Bay. I want to explore different parts of Jamaica. If and when I ever go back, I'm not doing the bamboo rafting thing ever again. Because...
And yet she did it. I'll say this again. These women complain about the bamboo. This your girl. She got bamboo all up in her. This y'all girl. Oh, wait a minute. This y'all American queens. She in Jamaica like this.
I want sex in the kitchen, over by the stove. I want put you on the counter,
batter butter rolls.
Hands on the table, on your tippy toe, girl. We'll be making love like the restaurant was closed.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: how do you get the bamboo? How do you get the lime? The lime, I don't know what that is. The soap, whatever it is, the mud that deep, unless you rub it that deep. Can y'all answer that question for me? Because I can't. How do you get the lime that deep, meaning the soap or the mud that deep, if you don't rub it and put it that deep, putting it deep like Blackstreet, putting it deep in your girl like Blackstreet. This your girl, American dudes. This y'all girl, deep like Blackstreet. This is your girl, American dude. Come on, bring that back. Let's bring this back. Come on, here we go. Y'all think I'm playing? I told y'all gonna be in y'all feelings with the bamboo.
Towards sexualization of certain populations while we're vacationing. And by that, I mean this. I loved Montego Bay. I want to explore different parts of Jamaica. If and when I ever go back, I'm
deep
not doing the bamboo rafting thing ever again, because the feeling that I had while doing that was the exact same feeling that I had when I was going out in Medellin, Colombia, where...
Oh, so now she's trying to flip it on the passport, bros, in Medellin, Colombia. That's the same feeling when it came, the feeling that I had in Medellin, Colombia, when men was in Parque Yeras doing the do. Ma'am, men aren't in public doing the do. There's no video footage of men in public doing the do. Don't flip it. You went on the raft trip. You got rafted. So don't be acting like, I can't believe that women are actually doing it like men in Medellin, Colombia, getting rafted.
I loved Montego Bay. I want to explore different parts of Jamaica. If and when I ever go back, I'm not doing the bamboo rafting thing ever again, because the feeling that I had while doing that was the exact same feeling that I had when I was going out in Medellin, Colombia, where this is obviously part of sex tourism and it's being normalized because women are participating in it, right? Like, there are certain points, me and my sister, first of all, we have let it like be known, like, I don't want the massage. I don't want that. You can do my foot. That's it, right? But as I'm going down this river and I'm seeing,
I don't know why women think men are stupid. You can only do my foot. You can only do my foot. You can only do my foot. Thank you. Ain't nobody believing that lie. Stella got a raft back. That's what she got. Stella got a raft back. Stella was on a raft. We didn't even know about think about how long they've been doing this raft. We didn't even know about the raft. Brothers didn't even know about the raft. Women been doing the raft for years in Jamaica. Raft is not new. Terry McMillan was on the raft. She was getting rafted. She invited Oprah out, allegedly, to get rafted.
nothing but young Jamaican men rubbing nothing but American women.
Oh, that's your girl? Wait a minute, fellas. That's your ex-girlfriend. That's your new girlfriend. That's your next girlfriend. That's your next girlfriend in the United States. Getting rafted and drafted and rafted. That's right, brother. Drafted. Come on. Hey, Sean D. Upshaw of the Upshaw family. That's the ladies in the States. Only do my foot. This anonymous to chicks that agree to just letting you put in the head. Just let me put in the tip. Girl, spread your booty. Spread your booty. Just let me put the tip in your booty. Girl, the tip ain't gonna hurt, girl. That's the easy part. Let me go get some coconut oil or some baby oil or some of the lubrication. I'm gonna just put the tip in your booty. Just, I promise, just a tip. Look at me. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna just put the tip in your booty. Just the tip. Just like if I was Jamaica, I would just rub your feet, girl. I would just only put this soothingness on your feet, girl. As if her feet wasn't feeling so good that he didn't work his way up the ankles. As if the ankles weren't feeling so good, he didn't work his way up to the thighs. As if the thighs weren't feeling so good, he said, let me go ahead and finish the job. Stop it. My man Kofa says this. I'm with you, Sean. I'm with you on that one. Kofa says this. Shout out to Kofa with the $10 love. He said, I just sent this live to my home. She better be watching. Shout out to you, home girl. We appreciate you being here. He said, this is exactly the convo that we have. She talks about us in Colombia and Thailand, but I remind her, Black women beat us in Jamaica 20 years ago. Yeah, beat us to Jamaica 20 years ago. Absolutely correct. absolutely correct, gentlemen. The madness, I say. The madness. Will says this. Let's go back. And that was Will. Let's go back to oh yeah, we went to that one. Didn't go to Will. Will says Dre with the 20,000 Colombian peso. Shout out to Will. Will says this. He say, Dre, I knew about the rafting in the night. Need I say more? Need I in the 90s? When your sisters, your queens, some of y'all, come on, Will. Hey, Will. These dudes try to play innocent on this live stream. Some of you dudes since the 90s have sent your girl to Jamaica rafting. Don't act like you ain't never had a chick like, yes, on your first date. Well, baby, how you doing, mama? Yeah, I'm doing fine. What do you like to do? I like to travel. Where you like to travel to? Well, you know, I've been to Europe and I've been to Jamaica and I've been to Thailand. I went to Madagascar one time and you sat back and you ain't say nothing in the 90s. What? You went to Jamaica, Madagascar? Wow, you like to travel, girl. Yes, I do. You ain't realize in the 90s, your girl who you was on the first date with was getting rafted. Terry McMillan was writing books about getting his groove back because she was getting rafted. All you dudes that had y'all girlfriends, you sitting back going through your Rolodex. You know what? LaWanda was my ninth girlfriend, and she went to Jamaica with her friends back in 94. I remember they went back. Some of y'all got ex-wives that went on girl trips to Jamaica. I remember. You thought, this is the funny part. This is how naive us men are. You thought when your girl went on a girl's trip to Jamaica, you was free to beat up all the coochies in your city. And you were. And you did. I'm going to say that again. You sent your girl to Jamaica with her little friends. All your little side chicks was getting they back broke in. It was the summer of 99. You remember the summer of 99. Paul, you was partying like you was Prince, 1999, right? You was getting it. She gone for what, a week and a half, 2 weeks? Oh, you just acting up, fooling coochies. You just beating coochies up for no good reason, just to beat them up. Just to beat them up. Not knowing. Not knowing your girl getting rafted. In 99, your girl got rafted. They put the bamboo pole up in your girl. My brother said, he said, Dre, I know about rafting in the 90s when I was stationed in Germany. My brother is in the military in Germany, and he hearing about the sisters in the States getting rafted. They would come back, the military sisters would come back to Germany bragging about how they was getting rafted. European women have always been doing this. Even the European with the Euros, not the are we gonna see the Euros tonight? Are we gonna see a white woman getting rafted tonight? Let's see. Let us see. Let us see. Will says this also. Will says, Dre, if dudes were ever in the swinger world, they also would have learned. This is true. Let me keep my mouth shut, but this is true. This is definitely true in swinger world. Let's continue on. I told y'all, I see the numbers going down. You know why? Because dudes ain't trying to hear about their girls getting rafted. We started at 112 people in the live stream, right? It's 104. It's about to drop down. I bet you it'll drop down under the 99. These dudes don't want to hear about their girls getting rafted back in the day. They don't want to hear the truth. This is one thing I can say. Men don't like to hear the truth. We think women like to hear lies. I learned a long time ago from being on YouTube. Men love to be lied to. Love it. Y'all ain't trying to be on YouTube channels where you get to hear the truth. What, please? You like to go to Anton Daniels where he lied to you. Y'all girls, y'all sit back going back in y'all Rolodex like, I remember right before COVID, my girl asked me, she was telling me that she was going to Jamaica with her girls right before COVID. Some of y'all girls got rafted right before in 2019 in Jamaica, November 2019. T-Mac said, I bet some of these brothers are like, F you, Dre, for exposing my girl. You think some of them, man, it's dudes that don't like me because I be showing the truth about how they girls be and telling stories about how they girls be. Man, dudes don't like that. Let's continue on. Look at her. She's smiling. She got the cheese on. Let's bring that back a little bit. I want y'all to, let's bring it back to the beginning. I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going to shut my mouth, man. I'm going to let y'all enjoy this whole little, I want y'all to feel it with your chest. Feel it with your chest. I'm bringing it back. Feel it with your chest. I'm bringing it back.
Be fine. I still tried to encourage it, but she did her own thing. So, obviously the next day they're settling in. The boys have taken them everywhere. Duns River, YS Falls, everywhere. Rafting, where you get the rub down and everything.
Come rafting with us at White River. White River is located in Ochi, or just on the border. As you come around the bend, there are so many rafters that will try and flag you down. There's loads and loads of rafts, so you shouldn't have any issue with booking them. There were 4 of us, so we split onto 2 rafts, and our guides / rafters were so much fun. I'm gonna have to mute myself so you can hear just what he was dancing to. We were not bored at all. So they take you down towards the swing area. It's like a slow journey. It takes about 30-45 minutes down. The views are gorgeous, crystal clear water. They also have a little bar and shop to buy some souvenirs. Make sure it takes about 30-45 minutes down. The views are gorgeous, crystal clear water.
Got your girl legs back. Got your, I know, right? You see how it went? 86. You thought I was playing. See, y'all, you think I don't know the audience? Y'all think I don't know this YouTube audience? Man, I've been doing live streams with men long enough to know that men are sensitive. Men don't want to see their women legs back like that. I won't where? By the butter rolls. Where? On her tippy toes. Men ain't trying to see this. Men ain't trying to see this. Not men. Men ain't trying to see this. Bring that back, Dre. I want sex in the kitchen, over by the stove. I want put you on the counter, by the butter rolls. Hands on the table, on your tippy your baby mama on her tippy toes. She over there in Jamaica doing this. Even though the truth is, this is her.
You ain't gonna hit no woman in my house.
What woman, sir?
This here's a hoe. Bring that back. I know you love your baby mama, but the truth is,
you ain't gonna hit no woman in my house.
What woman, sir? This here's a hoe.
This here's a hoe, sir. Just because she floating on a bamboo in another country and you were in love with your baby mama, sorry, but this here's. Oh, he said we are at 81 according to bruh. Get the likes up, gentlemen. We appreciate you. Let's get back to the video. Thanks, Bobby.
They also have a little bar and shop to buy some souvenirs. Make sure you pick a raft with speakers because you need that music playing loud. Here's me on the tire swing having a great old time. The guys were just shouting, "Island, yeah!"
The girl they were just shouting, "Island girl." You from the States, you ain't an island girl, but they convinced you. This young lady, as she was talking, she told y'all, make sure that you get the massage package. So even if you get on the raft, There's a price that you pay for the just regular floating down the line, floating down the river. And there's a price that you pay for the special massage. And she said, make sure you get the special massage.
The limestone massage is not included in the fee, so make sure you add that on. We then turned around and headed towards the sea.
I caught that, bruh. I caught that, Strife. You're absolutely correct. They play the music loud to drown out the moans and the groans. I'm going to say that again. They play the music loud so they can drown out the sound of your woman moaning, groaning, and screaming. Yeah, of course, I can't show that on YouTube, but the women already confirmed when the other women that y'all listening to tonight, they already confirmed that it's the women that's out there getting freaky.
Or the part where the river meets the sea, it was about a 25 minute slow journey. These guys are strong. He turned around, looked at me and said, it's your turn. I said, my turn? Rafting is not easy. I was so clueless as to how to push. I have no upper body strength, so this was not easy, guys, but a very cool experience. I didn't last long. I turned around and said, help me. We then chilled for a bit at the beach, but this is something you have to add to your list. It's cold! Stop, it's cold!
I wonder what I'm doing over here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Once again, he told her, girl, stop all that screaming, because somebody's going to wonder what I'm doing over here to you. They're going to wonder what I'm doing over here to you. That's what he just said.
Push. I have no upper body strength, so this was not easy, guys, but a very cool experience. I didn't last long. I turned around and said, help me. We then chilled for a bit at the beach, but this is something you have to add to your list. It's cold! Stop, it's cold!
They will wonder what I'm doing over here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't scream like that, go. Like that, baby girl.
You don't scream like that, girl. They're going to wonder what I'm doing over here.
It's you know what they call me here?
What?
Hallelujah.
A shark? Oh.
Yeah.
Fever.
Oh
my.
Stop.
He said, do you know what they called me over here? She said, no, a shark. They called me Hallelujah. Brother said they called me Hallelujah. I didn't even catch that earlier, man. Y'all in trouble in the States. I'm going to say that again. If you in UK, United States, any westernized European country, Germany, like my brother just said, y'all in trouble. He said, you know what they called me over here? What? Hallelujah. Brother said they call him Hallelujah. I ain't mad at you, player. Player.
That baby girl.
It's
you
like
know what they call me here?
What?
Hallelujah.
A shark? Oh.
Yeah.
She said, what, a shark? He said, Hallelujah. They call me Hallelujah. Shout out to my brother, my Canadian brothers in the building.
I told this guy where I was from. He said, oh, Canada.
Black Nubian in the building. You see the numbers went back up? Hey, guys who have been here for the live stream. Now we're at 116 people up in here. Remember it dropped down to like almost 102. I told y'all these dudes ain't trying to see this. Dave said this. He said they got themselves on a raft looking up in the sky saying Rastafari. For seriously. Seriously. I'm about to say Rastafarian. AMSL, shout out to you, brother, as well.
You're part of the problem.
No problem.
You're part of the problem. Stop paying people that you don't have no respect for.
Oh, that's what the ladies are doing.
You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. Stop paying people that you don't have no respect for.
That's what the ladies are doing. He said, Andre, he said, I'm about to take a trip to Jamaica and investigate like the past. Ooh, my brother, he said, I'm about to have camera footage and everything. Like they follow us, we gonna follow them. He said, I need sound and solid proof. You dudes are stupid. Y'all about as crazy as I am. And my brother Kofa says this. Shout out to Kofa in the middle with the $5 love. Kofa says, he said, in addition, it's not just the ones on the raft. That's true, because a lot of them go to the other side where the ocean is and get beat down in the ocean. I'll say this again. If you think that a lot of Jamaican dudes and a lot of Dominican dudes take these women to hotels, hoteles in Espanol, hoteles, no, they take them, walk your woman right out into the middle of the ocean, drop her panties or slide to the side her swim outfit, and beat your woman back up in the middle of the ocean. In the middle of the ocean, where the ocean got motion. Where the ocean got motion. Man, y'all just don't know what be going on. He's absolutely correct. He said, remember, they go in groups. Not just one, in groups. So when they done, the next one take their turn. Who's holding her phone and recording? Who's holding the phone and recording from the side of the banks? Now, this one we could tell she's holding the phone herself. But who's holding the phone and recording from the side of the river? Sitting on the dock of the... Yeah. Yeah, guys.
Oh my. Stop.
Didn't last long. I turned around and said, help me. We then chilled for a bit at the beach, but this is something you have to add to your list.
It's cold.
Bite your lips.
Stop.
It's
cold.
They will wonder what I'm doing over here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't scream like that, go. Like that, baby girl.
It's
you
like
know what they call me here?
What?
Hallelujah.
A shark? Oh.
Yeah.
Ah!
Even. Oh my.
Stop. English for real. Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm trying not to scream.
Hallelujah. Oh.
My weed.
Yeah, don't let your weed fall.
Are you spelling my name?
No, I don't know your name.
Why?
No, I don't know your name.
Those Jamaican river rafting guys are not the problem. We need to be talking about the women. I've been on the bamboo rafting excursion maybe like 3 times in my whole entire life. And I think that people really focus up on the fact that, oh yeah, well, they are, you know, weird. They be trying to do this to you. They be trying to do that to you. But they only do that to you if you allow it. And I think that people miss that. Like, and it's just like with any other man. If a man want to deal with you like that, then he's going to deal with you like that. So I don't understand why people are focusing more on the fact that these men are, you know, running down on these women, and they not realizing that these women is coming from the U.S., coming from all other countries.
Before she finished, shout out to my brother Lawrence. Shout out to Lawrence on the Cash App with the $10 love, saying, great subject tonight. Salute, Andre. Glad to see you're here, Lawrence. Appreciate you, brother. Just wanted to let you know.
To come down there and get cracked open like a can of paint by a random, okay? And I'm not even mad at it, because Jamaican men, they are like that. Like, they are, you know, one of the best people to get your self-esteem up there. Your self-confidence, you can look like shit. They're going to hype you up every single time. My thing is, if you don't allow it, you have a lot of respect for yourself, they will not even try you. You're going to get on that bamboo. You're going to do what you got to do as far as the excursion is concerned, and then you're going to go home safe, sound, and in peace. Okay? They are not going to do anything that that you don't want them to do. I'll say that much.
The entitlement that Americans have towards sexualization of certain populations while we're vacationing. And by that, I mean this. I loved Montego Bay. I want to explore different parts of Jamaica. If and when I ever go back, I'm not doing the bamboo rafting thing ever again, because the feeling that I had while doing that was the exact same feeling that I had when I was going out in Medellin, Colombia, where this is obviously part of sex tourism and it's being normalized because women are participating in it, right? Like, there are certain points, me and my sister, first of all, we have let it like be known, like, I don't want the massage. the massage. I don't want that. You can do my foot. That's it. That's it, right? But as I'm going down this river and I'm seeing nothing but young Jamaican men rubbing nothing but American women, that's sex tourism. And I think like we need to be honest about that and call it.
We got the white girl, not the white girl. Not the white girl. This what Will was talking about. The German women was going out there. Not the European women, not the Euros. Not the Caucasus Island with the Caucasians from the mountains of Caucasus Islands. I mean the Caucasus Mountains. He said this is out here making public Bruno movies for real. Dang. Jamaican mind. For real. Say me no eat no poom poom. They do everything else with the poom poom. We got the Euro out here, the Caucasian from the mountain of Caucasus. The Caucasus Mountains. I told y'all when we get to this part, y'all gonna be sensitive.
What it is, you know, if we are going to be anti-passport bros going to the Dominican Republic, going to Colombia.
Is see how she is? See how she did that? She said, if we're going to be anti-passport bros, that's why she brought up Medellin and compared what the women are doing. She compared it to Medellin. If we're going to come down on these men and try to destroy these men, we can't do what they're doing, ladies. That's how she's bringing it. Let me bring that back a little bit. If we're going to be anti-passport, bro.
That's sex tourism. And I think like we need to be honest about that and call it what it is, you know. If we are going to be anti-passport bros going to the Dominican Republic, going to Colombia, we also need to like call this out as well too, because it's harmful. It's a tokenization, sexualization of a population, and the entitlement that we as Americans have, that we believe that we should be able to go and spend our American dollars to get sexual gratification and sexual fantasies from exotic populations. Needless to say, bamboo rafting, my trip was very short.
I'm not taking away real live sex victims in Jamaica. The initial point of me making my video was going based off of my own experiences and also advocating for the hardworking men, because all of the tour guides that I've had during my river rafting excursions have always been men. I've never had a woman as my guide when I went on that excursion.
Do you know how much money a woman would make if she was rafting? I'm gonna say this again. Do you know how much money a Jamaican woman would make with all those women that like women or want to experiment with women if she was rafting? If it was a Jamaican girl or Jamaican woman, in other words, doing the rafting. Jamaica, y'all missing out on some money. I'm gonna say this again. Y'all missing, you know how many, man, she come up missing. The men would be so jealous in Jamaica if it was a woman that was out there doing it. She would get so many clients. I want to hear her say this, because since she put out the title, I don't know. Let's see what she has to say.
So I'm advocating for those men who are actually getting SA'd by women in foreign countries. And
oh, she's saying the men getting done. She is saying that the men are the ones that are getting SA'd. by the women that's coming to Jamaica. Now, I knew that women would go there and be with underage men. I did know that. I've been knowing about that for a while. And some of you guys, you know, you've heard about that too. That women from the States go to Ghana and they go to Jamaica to be with underage young men. I've been knowing about that for the longest. For all you dudes that think that's brand new, that young men that are 17, 16 years old, them dudes ain't got no ID cards. If them young men are old enough and freaky enough, those women from your girlfriend from the States do not care if she's getting smashed by a 16-year-old boy. I don't know why y'all keep on thinking that it's just that they going down there and everybody's of age and everybody collecting IDs. Man, it's been, dude, we need to just do a video on just the young boys. I have run across at least 5 or 6 interviews of young Jamaican boys telling their stories that are 15, 16 years old of American women, black and white, coming to Jamaica and they paying them to beat the brakes off them. To beat the brakes off them. So when y'all sit back, y'all think that it's just yes, lock up all the, you know, the men that come to Colombia that's doing that. Yes, lock them up. But also, who locking up these women? Because these women are going to Jamaica and all these other islands, messing with boys just as much as they mess with the men. If you are a boy that's at least 5'10", 5'8", 6 foot boy, we got 6 feet. Come on, we got plenty of us boys that's 6 feet at 17, 18, 19 in the States. It's the same thing in Jamaica. Black men, you know, we always excelled in size and height. And so these women do not care. They will look this young man in the face, knowing he looks like he's 15 years old. But because he comes with the confidence of a man, that young boy can walk your American baby mama, walk her right into the middle of the ocean at 15 years old and break your baby mama back in the middle of the ocean. They ain't got to go deep. I've seen the videos of it. Dude, the only reason why I haven't posted the going to into the middle of the ocean videos, the one time I tried to do it, YouTube just shut that video down immediately. Not because it was physical exploits, but because I didn't have the copyrights to show that. So YouTube shut that down in the middle of the live stream. But I kid y'all not, man. So all you guys that know, you know I'm not lying to you. Gambia, oh man, they acting a fool in Gambia. Them UK women, as well as the American women going over to Gambia. My brother AMF said this. He said that's why Oprah spent a whole episode celebrating Stella getting her groove back. She knew these sisters would do this. Go to Jamaica, even though we all knew that Stella's man was LGBTQ. You could see it on when we were watching Oprah. Even as teenagers, we were watching Oprah and Terry McMillan, and we're like, I'm a kid and I can recognize that this dude is LGBTQ. And Terry McMillan on Oprah just bragging away. I got this man from Jamaica, and then she wrote the book. Stella got her groove back after she wrote the bestseller Waiting to Exhale. How do I know? I read Terry McMillan books when I was incarcerated. I've read her books before. Her first book was Mama, that went well. She wrote a book called Mama. Second book that went well was Waiting to Exhale. Third book that went well was Stella Got a Groove Back. So yeah, guys. He said, my boy from New York been telling us how Jamaican dudes he went to school with used to go home for the summer and come back paid. Come back paid. 40. Shout out to 40 in the building. Glad to see you here, brother. 40 says with the $5 love. He says this. He says shit. He said white women are just discovering Jamaica. He said the big bamboo. He said white European women have been going to Gambia. This is true, for satisfaction for a while now. This is so true. And Kofa says this. He said, remember the chick that said, get that plastic bag on a raft back in 2000? That's true. Remember the chick that said, get a plastic bag on a trip, on a raft in 2022. For the guys that don't. Okay, guys, we're going to take a split second to give you a public service announcement. What's the plastic bag? Kofa, what is he talking about? The plastic bag. Now, remember, the guy's hands are dirty from massage, right? What's the only thing they got that's clean on that raft? Plastic bags. What can go up into your girl easily? On their feet, plastic bags. What can go when your girl bend over, she want it in her butt? What can go into her butt? Your girl. Your girl. Plastic bags, right? So in 2022, the girls were like, hey, make sure you get them plastic bags. Right? Get them plastic bags. Some of y'all flabbergasted. What? Not my girl. Yes, Negro, your girl. If your girl in the States can get smashed by her coworkers, what makes you think your girl in the States can't get smashed by dudes in another country? Answer me that. Riddle me that one, Batman. Why you sit back talking about not my girl? My girl would never. Dude, bruh. My girl wear glasses and she nerdy. I keep trying to tell y'all the nerd girls are the freaky girls. If you think that your nerd girl, your church innocent nerd girl, if she can get smashed by a coworker at work without you knowing, why you think a Jamaican dude can smash your girl to smithereens with a plastic bag in Jamaica? Right? All he got to do is just dip his hands in the water, rinse his hand off, put that plastic bag on his hand, and do what needs to be done. I don't know why y'all trying to play all crazy. Letting your girl go to Jamaica by her. Nah, y'all funny, boy. Y'all funny with it. My brother says this. 40 says this. He said the plastic bag was not for dude's hand. He said it was for the big black bamboo. And that's another thing. We ain't talk about that. Jamaican dudes ain't running around with a bunch of condoms. Just Jamaica, bro. Let's be real. But anybody can get a hold of plastic, my man, and wrap that plastic around his manhood and enjoy himself. Or at least let your girl enjoy herself. At least let your girl enjoy herself. At least let your girl, your woman, back in the state, yours, not mine, Dre, not mine. See, when this live stream go off, I know it's funny, Dre, but when this live stream go off and these lights go off, not mine, bruh, yours. 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 So why you sitting back trying to convince the world that it's not yours? Yes, yours is getting blown to smithereens with the force of 1,000 Thors. Eddie Murphy said it did not Eddie Murphy say it in the movie Raw? I mean, was it Raw or Delirious? I think it was Delirious when he said your woman goes to Jamaica. This was back in the 80s. Did not Eddie Murphy say this? Your girl come back talking about, I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Dexter St. Jacques. Does that ring a bell? Eddie Murphy said your girl go to Jamaica and she meet Dexter St. Jacques. Did he not say back in the 80s, did he not say Dexter St. Jacques would tell your girl, if I was your man, I would make love to you constantly. Constantly. Did Eddie not say that? Did he not say that? Oh, he said that back in the 80s. So we had our brother Will already confirmed that German women were going and women, military women were going to get rafted in the 90s. Eddie Murphy was already talking about your girl was getting hired in a kite and getting beat up by Dexter St. Jacques in the 80s. So all you do is that let your girl go to Jamaica. Your girl, yours. You let her go to Jamaica and get rafted with the big bamboo, with the plastic, like my brother said. Shout to 40. Shout out to my man Full Drunk in the building. Full Drunken, that is. He said, full drunken, half thinking. I like that one. I like that YouTube name. He said, keep sending them flames, bro. Keep sending them flames. I'm serious, man. Y'all gonna quit acting like, man. Is this not a place of truth?
Oprah coming next. Once I establish this as the place of truth, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get back to the video. And I'm going to shut up for quite a while. Let the video roll.
You know, other USA countries outside of Jamaica, like, it happens to them, and it happens to them on a daily basis. And it's unfortunate because majority of the people that's...
Once again, Sisters talking about the men in Jamaica, the young men in Jamaica being SA'd by the foreign women.
Under my video, they agree with me, but there's a few people taking it personally because they think that I'm trying to victim blame. I am not victim blaming. If you are SA'd, there's no excuse for that. Period, point blank. What I'm advocating for is for that specific excursion. These things actually happen. These are things that I've seen with my own eyes, and that's why I'm speaking on it. And I don't think that people understand that. I'm not sitting up here trying to blame this person or blame that person. Like, women have to take accountability too at the end of the day. Like, it's not all women, but those women who it applies to. So if it don't apply to you, then let it fly. That's it.
They did everything, took them everywhere, fancy meals, everything you can think of, but they had an agenda. So let's fast forward to the last day, bearing in mind they went for 1 week. Before my daughter went to Jamaica, I spoke to her clearly and I told her, do not be carrying nothing from Jamaica. Don't.
Now notice, the way that she's talking, you would think that her daughter Toraya has never been to Jamaica. But her and her mom just got back from Jamaica a month before all this happened.
Don't even think about it. Anyway, Jenny's boyfriend, 2 years, he's saying to her, oh, will you bring these trainers back for my cousin?
Thanks, family.
So Toraya said no, but they pulled on her heartstrings. So obviously she agreed in the end. So Jenny had 5 pairs and Toraya had 3 pairs. So this is where the nightmare began.
Now, remember, the young men, before they sexed them down. They took them on a raft. They showed them a good time in Jamaica. They beating their coochie up. These 2 young ladies. Time to head out. Time to head back to UK. The young men tell both women, hey, why don't y'all do me a favor? Could you please, I got a partner back in UK. He wants some shoes. He's going to send us some money. Y'all know we broke. We showed y'all a good time. We showed y'all all around the island. All we asked y'all to do is a favor for us. We just asked y'all to do one favor. could y'all take these 8 pairs tennis shoes back to Jamaica back to UK with you? The women were reluctant. But then once the dudes convinced them, they didn't open up their coochies a while, beat their back in, put their finger in their booty, the ladies feeling good. So the lady said, I did let you put your finger in my booty, so sure, we'll take the right. Shout out to the rude boys. You know how y'all do. We'll take them back to UK for you. So like she said, one of the young ladies had 3 pair, another young lady had 5 pair. So let's go back to the mama.
Cousin. So Taraya said no, but they pulled on her heartstrings. So obviously she agreed in the end. So Jenny had 5 pairs and Taraya had 3 pairs.
So Taraya had 3 pair. And I noticed how the mama tried to make it seem like my daughter only had 3 pair. But Genevieve had 5 pair. Now, for those that have been on the live stream for a while, you realize how much the mama has been lying to all of you guys on TikTok. This video is her doing a fundraiser for her daughter's appeal and for Genevieve's appeal. I want you guys to realize this. This is not just a woman where her kids are with her and Genevieve is back in the States and Taraya is back in the States. No, these young passport sisters are still in Jamaica in 2026 and the mama in 2026 trying to convince y'all to send money while she is lying her tail off.
So this is where the nightmare began. The boys dropped the girls to the airport. They've gone into the airport. They've not gone from no security, no sniffer dogs. All they've done is gone into the two-way line. So they got pulled out of the line after not being through no security, no sniffer dogs. Remember what I just said to you. And they've asked for the passports. So obviously they're a bit shocked what's going on here. The officers have opened up the suitcases and then pulled out the probe, picked up a pair of shoes and obviously swabbed it. And it's come back positive for what?
Boom, big brother in life. Boom. Stuffed inside of each pair of shoes is the sticky icky. Stuffed inside of each pair of shoes is the sticky icky.
You know what? I don't need to say it on here and get banned.
The night before, me and
So now Genevieve, the friend, she's gonna tell what happened. The mama told her story about they were just so innocently at the airport. They innocently got these pair of tennis shoes from the boys. Genevieve, who was getting her back blew out too, who was getting rafted too, she's about to tell the real story of what happened.
Taraya's supposed to fly out. Tony's come to me and asked me if I've spoken to Taraya, and I've been like, spoken to Taraya about what? And he was like, he asked her if we could take some shoes back for his cousin LeJohn. So I said, no, I haven't spoken to her, but I'll speak to her. Then when I spoken to Taraya, Taraya's now told me that, yeah, he asked her and he said it would be like 2 pairs of shoes. And I've been like, okay, didn't really think.
So initially it was supposed to be just 2 pairs of shoes, but then it turned out to be 8 pairs of shoes. You caught that? You see how Genevieve is telling the truth, but the mama is telling a lie?
Anything of it until the next morning. So yeah, he's asked us to bring the shoes and we've asked him like, who are these shoes for? And then that's when he came to us and said like, yeah, his cousin is basically embarrassed to ask, but it's for his brother who's recently just moved to England, and obviously he doesn't have money like that, so he can't just ship them and shipping's expensive. And basically just, we felt bad, like the way he came up to us, we just felt bad about the situation. And after him paying,
they pulled on their heartstrings. Will says this. Will says, damn, they stupid. We never transport anything you got from someone that you don't. Even Andrea said this. Andrea said this. Me and Andrea were talking about this morning over breakfast, this scenario. And Andrea literally said the same thing Will said, verbatim. You never transport anything that for someone that you don't know. Damn, they did not remember the nun who got caught leaving the USA and got arrested in Australia for drugs. Absolutely. Excellent point, Will. Excellent. I kid you not, man. Literally, me and Andrea was, because we were talking about this episode, and Andrea looked at me because I'm telling her the story, and she like, oh no. If I don't know that person, or if you don't know that person, there is no way we're supposed to be right. And how does that thank you? He could have went to Foot Locker. They got a friend that ain't got no, he walking around. So we got it. So the way that they worded it was, hey ladies, we got a friend that just moved from Jamaica to the UK. He got enough money to move there to the UK. He had enough money for a flight in the UK. He got enough money to feed himself and clothe himself in the UK. Here's the problem. What's the problem? He ain't got no shoes. What? Yeah, when he left here from Jamaica, he ain't had no shoes on. He got on a plane with no shoes on. He went to UK with no shoes. He been walking around cold ass UK with no shoes on. Take it from me, it get cold in the UK. No shoes on. Girls, if y'all could do us this favor, not one pair for your boy who ain't got no shoes. Not one pair. If y'all could, I know this is hard, and I know we've been getting y'all some hard bamboo the whole time you're here. Every night we've been putting that bamboo on you. I know we took y'all on a raft trip in Jamaica and showed y'all around and let y'all smoke the sticky icky with some Jamaican rum. I know we let y'all listen to reggae and some reggaeton. Could you do us a favor now? What do you need us to do? Could you take 8 pairs of shoes to one nigga? To all you fathers out there, if y'all don't let y'all kids watch this episode,
for everything for us on the holiday and us having a good time, we felt like that was the least we could do. Like, we just felt bad. Before me and Teraya packed anything in our suitcases, Teraya called her mom and told her mom about the situation. She asked her mom, and the mom was completely fine with it.
Mom didn't tell y'all that. Mom, this the mama right here doing the fundraiser. I told you all these lies were coming out. She said, I'm going to bring it back. Teraya called her mama. Teraya called her mama. Mom, these boys want us to bring back 8 pair of shoes. Boys who we have never seen before, but they was putting that bamboo so deep in us, Mom. Mom, look, Mom, you have Jamaican. Mom, you have Jamaican. Mom, I'm going to tell you now, they was putting that bamboo so deep up in us. Mama, please, Mama, please, Mama, please. Can we bring back 8 pair of shoes from a total stranger? What did the mama say? The same mama that lied and said, I don't want you to go on a trip. The same mama that lied to the other mother, Genevieve, who's talking, the young lady that's talking, lied to her mother and said they're going to Jamaica and they're gonna be with my family in Jamaica. Oh, if y'all just think these the only lies that the mama telling, man, dude, it's a bunch more lies. We only halfway through the video. Just in case you guys don't wonder, you only halfway through the lies that the mama telling. Halfway through the lies. Some of you guys have been saying throughout the live stream that the mama might have been in on it. Let me bring that back.
Money like that, so he can't just ship them, and shipping is expensive. And basically just, we felt bad. Like, the way he came up to us, we just felt bad about the situation. And after him paying for everything for us on the holiday and us having a good time, we felt like...
That was one of the best jokes I've heard all week. I needed that AMF. I need that joke. It's just Monday and I'm having a long week. He said, if the brick lady was British.
Like, that was the least we could do. Like, we just felt bad. Before me and Teraya packed anything in our suitcases, Teraya called her mom and told her mom about the situation.
She called her mom and told her mom, the light-skinned pretty woman, the Becky with the good hair.
She asked her mom, and her mom was completely fine with it.
Her mom said, go ahead, bring them shoes. The mama is going to tell you guys in a second. I told her don't bring nothing back. But Genevieve is telling the truth. She called her friend, Teraya, called her mama, Genevieve's best friend. The light-skinned lady, Miss Sexy right here, told her daughter and told Genevieve, who's talking, yeah, y'all can bring them shoes. Shout out to Zeta in the building.
She just told us, make sure you check the shoes. And we checked the shoes while we're on the phone to wash. We was even on FaceTime to wash, showing her the shoes, and she was completely fine with it. So
they was even on FaceTime with this woman on the live stream. This woman that's on TikTok lying to all y'all was on a FaceTime video as they were cleaning and washing the shoes. These young ladies didn't even know there was drugs stuffed in the shoes.
Obviously, Tony and Teraya must have agreed on Tony's friend picking up the shoes from Teraya's house. So during all this, I'm very hesitant about like taking the shoes, but it's not because I think that there's something in the shoes or there could be something in the shoes. It's because I didn't want my suitcase being overweight, and I had more shoes in my suitcase than Teraya due to the fact that I had more luggage space. Teraya only had one suitcase. I had two suitcases. The shoes look completely normal.
Okay, now I can see where the mom came from when she said that Genevieve, the friend, had 5 pairs of shoes and Teraya had only 3 pairs of shoes. Okay, I see where the mom came from.
More like, from looking at the shoes, you wouldn't have been able to tell that there was anything in the shoes, and it was mostly sliders. So obviously when I checked the shoes, you're not going to think that there's something in sliders. Like, they look completely normal. There's nothing wrong with the stitching. The shoes were just fine. So Tony and his cousin LeJohn drop us off at the airport. We say our goodbyes to them, and as we enter the airport, before we made it through check-in, officers have asked us to hand our passports and asked to go through our suitcases. So they're going through our suitcases. They ask us about the shoes. They must have asked us why the shoes heavy, and we didn't really think anything of it because it was mostly like designer sliders. And next thing you know, they've pricked the bottom of the slider and they found out there was, you know what, in the shoes.
How, Sway? How? How, Sway, you didn't notice how heavy sliders? Ladies, so you got caught up. It wasn't tennis shoes. You got caught up with flip-flops. extra heavy flip-flops. These young men got y'all 6 years minimum. Once again, guys, 6 years minimum is what these young ladies are looking at right now. This all went down in 2024. 2026, we're fast forwarding in a second. For some flip-flops, for some, in other words, in Espanol, chunglas. You didn't realize how heavy those chunglas were? Question we have is how, Sway?
After they told me what was inside them shoes, like, I literally screamed. Like, I was in... Long story short, me and Taraya are both victims in this situation. We genuinely didn't know about drugs being inside the shoes, but there's holes in her mum's story, and her mum did know about the shoes. So, yeah.
Anyway, the girls were taken into custody. They were held at the Cambridge police station in St James, Montego Bay. Then at about 11:30 that night, I got a phone call from the British Embassy. I thought I was going to die. Anyway, I flew out there about 4 days later, and it took me 19 days to get my daughter out of jail. She was in jail for 19 days. The conditions of the jail were horrendous, as you can imagine. Concrete floor, full of women in the same predicament.
In jail in Jamaica. Suck my life.
All new female jailers, listen for your names and phone the court date. Our name can do out.
Bibi burp on for.
Bibi burp my bum buckler. Are we there for?
Thief bicycle. Thief phone.
I got front teeth. How are the bum buckler this? Alright, a court date on Monday. Monday a court date. Yeah, our own name 12. Oh, understand name 12.
Jamaican prison is not like American prison. Jamaican prison is real dungeon style.
Wow.
You know what I mean? No toilets in the cells and crazy work. You know what I mean?
Toilet in the cells?
No. You know how I got toilet in my cell? When Lisa Evers did that piece.
They did the special.
Yes.
With Lisa Evers.
That's when they put the toilet, installed the toilet in. Wow. It was crazy shit.
Did you had you using?
Pun intended.
So what? So what they had you using before? Using
newspaper.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, so you can read while you. No,
on the world, see what I go and see that place a crumble from all angles. Right, the place a crumble from all angles. See that? From all angles a crumble. Ange will listen to the people them want to go on. Jai Stone and to the people them want to go on. You understand? Jamaica don't have a prison. Jamaica have a dumb. All our fundamental rights has been violated 100%. There's an infringement upon our rights. Our institutional rights have been violated 100%. Our human rights have been violated 100%. See there? Place a clear down. See there? You understand? Place a crumble.
It took y'all 50 years for y'all to realize that y'all had a man in jail without sending him to court trial or anything. This man went to jail when he was 26 years old, and y'all finally realized that 50 years later that he was enough for absolutely nothing at this point, because if you don't charge me by this time, you shouldn't be able to charge me at all. And then y'all give him $120 million. Hopefully he got grandkids or kids that he can spend it on, because he's 76. Y'all know the average lifespan of a man is not 76 years old. If you get past 75, 70, you done hit a whole nother mark in life. But that is crazy. Like, Jamaica, y'all get an L for this one. Like, y'all take a real deal L. Like, I don't understand. 50 years, I was 26 years old. Like, where was his family? Who was fighting for him? Like, I just don't understand. Like, being in jail 50 minutes without a court date or knowing what's going on is like crazy. But 50 years? 50 years? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. But y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But Jamaica, that ain't right. Y'all know it ain't right.
That's when they put the
full of women in the same predicament.
In jail in Jamaica.
And she said the jail was full of women in the same predicament, as if her daughter's situation was that common. That it's just full of women that got conned by the men. You saw they want to blame the men?
Suck my life.
All new female jailers, this is for your names.
This is how you find out about your court date in Jamaica. This is how you find out about your court date in Jamaica.
I found the court date. How name can do out?
Baby burp on for.
Baby burp my bum buckler. How you there for?
Thief bicycle. Thief phone.
I got front teeth. How would the bum buckler this? Alright, a court date on Monday. Monday a court date. You have own name 12. All around the sun name 12.
Jamaican prison is not like American prison. Jamaican prison is real dungeon style.
Wow.
You know what I mean? No toilets in cells and crazy work. You know
No
what I mean?
toilet in the cells?
No. You know how I got toilet in my cell? When Lisa Evers did that piece.
They did the special?
Yes.
With Lisa Evers.
That's when they put the toilet, installed the toilet in. Wow. It was crazy shit.
Did you had you using?
Pun intended.
So what? So what they had you using before? Using
newspaper.
Wow.
Yes.
No, man.
Yeah, so you can read while you.
Man, the world see what I go and see that place a crumble from all angry. Right? The place a crumble from all angry. See that? From all angry to crumble. Angel is not to the people them want to go on. Jai Stone not to the people them want to go on. You understand? Jamaica.
The ceiling collapsing.
I don't have a print Jamaica but dumb. All our fundamental rights has been violated 100%. There's an infringement upon our rights. Our institutional rights have been violated 100%. Our human rights have been violated 100%. See there? Place a clear down, see there? You understand? Place a crumble.
It took y'all 50 years for y'all to realize that y'all had a man in jail without sending him to court trial or anything. This man went to jail when he was 26 years old, and y'all finally realized that 50 years later that he was enough for absolutely nothing at this point, because if you don't charge me by this time, you shouldn't be able to charge me at all. And then y'all give him $120 million. Hopefully he got grandkids or kids that he can spend it on, because he's 76. Y'all know the average lifespan of a man is not 76 years old. If you get past 75, 70, you done hit a whole nother mark in life. But that is crazy. Like, Jamaica, y'all get an L for this one. Like, y'all take a real deal L. Like, I don't understand. 50 years, I was 26 years old. Like, where was his family? Who was fighting for him? Like, I just don't understand. Like, being in jail 50 minutes without a court date or knowing what's going on is like crazy. But 50 years? 50 years? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. But y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But Jamaica, that ain't right. Y'all know it ain't right. Nothing. Like this, I hope you get to enjoy it. Like, I mean, $120 million, but for my time, you can never get time back. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. You can't get it back. Y'all know what to do. Let's go.
Jamaica government show off new prison. You must know so charge chopper start, but today I don't know joke thing me depend. A serious talk me I talk about. Me depend a political talk. Me I talk about the country Jamaica, cause right now it look like so the thing gone to the dirt. People who look on this breaking news. Look how much new jail man them build up at Jamaica. I mean, I see so much new university bill. Me not see no new school a bill. Me not see no new road a bill. Why in the living hell them money a build so much jail? People no see so them people are sell way out, right?
Brother said they won't build a new school, but they'll build a new prison. Looks like they're setting our Jamaican brothers up from the kindergarten, the pipeline, the prison, the pipeline, setting the brothers up. No education, but send them to prison.
When you realize that the Jamaica government is a government where they really care nothing about the youths them, right? What about rehabilitation center? What about youth development center? What about place where teach youth them to have self-discipline? How to respect them one another? Eh? When not teach youth them nothing. All them do about politics war, and when the politics war start, them put the gun them in the youth them, and then what the youth them do? The youth them retaliate against them one another, and then after that them have bear revenge. So them know how them are going to full up them jail. Let me tell you something, people. You see the jail? Jail like hotel, you hear me? And them hired by the state. The state have a contract with them to full them up. It's like hotel, brother. A shelter is a stay over. And you stay as long as the state want you to stay. So let me tell you something, it's a military state, them turn the thing in. And you can go on and play and think a joke. But me tell you something, sooner or later, you see Andrew Wallace try lock you down 1 day, Andrew lock you down 2 days, and you do nothing 3 days till you have you lock down every day in a house.
Yes,
well,
sir.
me I tell you, so what money yeah, because the lockdown you go forward back again. But this a lockdown will be on different type of lockdown. You go hear about a thing in name, indefinite detention.
While they were in jail, I provided food, water, pads, anything that I was allowed to send in.
So she was their commissary. Outside of her, they weren't able to get anything. We take for granted a lot of times the prison systems in the United States because we don't realize how harsh it is in other countries.
On the 8th of November, Teray was released. So I bailed her out. The only reason she got out was because my
2024. I'm going to let you hear what she said.
father is Jamaican.
She said the only reason they got out because her father is Jamaican. Let's see if that's true. She's been lying the whole time. Let's see what else she's lying about.
So now the girls are on bail. The first court hearing was, I think it was the 18th of December. In total, these girls went to court 11 times. This is how long this was.
They went to court 11 times between 2024 and 2026. This video is brand new. Just in case you guys are wondering how old is the video with the mother, it is brand new. Shout out to all you guys over there on Andrea's channel. Appreciate you, gentlemen.
Prolonged. It was just a long, unnecessary experience. Sometimes my daughter's lawyer didn't turn up, many times. Sometimes Jenny's lawyer didn't turn up. Jenny didn't turn up one time.
So she said sometimes one group of girls' lawyer didn't turn up. The other young lady's lawyer didn't turn up. But notice that how she said this. I'm going to bring it back. One time, Genevieve didn't show up. That's who Jenny is. Not her daughter. Oh, her daughter showed up all the time. Teray showed up. Teray, the one who was in the middle of all this, who we've yet to hear from, she showed up all the time. But Jenny didn't show up. Let's bring it back.
Send in. On the 8th of November, Teray was released. So I bailed her out. The only reason she got out was because my father is Jamaican. So
remember this is very important, because my father is Jamaican.
Now the girls are on bail. The first court hearing was, I think it was the 18th of December. In total,
2024.
So these girls went to court 11 times. This is how long this was prolonged. It was just a long, unnecessary experience. Sometimes my daughter's lawyer didn't turn up.
Now, while they're out on bail, they went to court 11 times.
Sometimes Jenny's lawyer didn't turn up. Jenny didn't turn up one time. So it was just long. So the girls have been in Jamaica for a total of 16 months. Bearing in mind they had the serious hurricane. While my daughter's obviously been out there.
So now it's a hurricane. Her daughter is out there on bail. She can't leave the country. Let's see what happens during this hurricane. Let's see what happens with Teray that reminds you of her lying mother.
She's met a boy. You know, she's been there for 16 months. Sometimes there's no electric, no current. Maybe nothing to do. She met a boy.
That's Teray right there. What's that in Teraya's arms? Pray tell. When Teray is supposed to have her hot tail focusing on her court case, fighting for her freedom, Teray is still out there getting rafted in Jamaica in 2025. She getting rafted in Jamaica.
And she got pregnant. So obviously this is not the right timing at all. It's not the right time to be having a baby. Not in these conditions, and not in, there's a serious court case going on, but you know.
You can't leave Jamaica because you're facing drug trafficking charges, and you thought this was a fine time to have a baby by a random Jamaican man. That's crazy. This lady then got on the internet to tell us that her daughter went on a trip to Jamaica with her friend for her birthday with some little boy and his cousin. Mind you, the daughter was just in Jamaica a month ago to see her grandpa, who's from Jamaica. So y'all are not new or naive to what goes on with the international traveling and the scams that come about. Anyway, so they go to Jamaica with this boy and his cousin, wine and dine them, treat them real nice, pay for everything. So it's time to come back home. These boys done convinced these girls to take some shoes back from Jamaica to England. They get to the airport, they're randomly pulled out of line. Guess what's on the shoes? Cocaine. Exactly. Mind you, while the mama's telling this story, she says specifically that I told my daughter, don't bring back nothing from Jamaica. If you're gonna go to Jamaica, don't bring back nothing. So now her daughter has been stuck in Jamaica for over a year and she had a baby. Anyway, so the friend comes on to tell her side of the story, saying like, you know, we actually called her mom and said, these boys are asking us to bring these shoes back. What do we do? And her mom said that if they look okay, just bring them over. Just make sure you put them in your checked luggage. I believe her too, because why did the mom feel the need to so specifically tell us that I told my daughter don't bring back anything from Jamaica? I told her don't do it. She's also familiar with going to and from Jamaica. So like you knew what was going on.
What do you mean your daughter went to Jamaica for a 1-week vacation and was forced to stay there for 2 years because she got arrested for trafficking droga? She got pregnant, found guilty of the trafficking in question, and is now facing a minimum of 6 years in a Jamaican prison with a newborn baby. Class, a new case just dropped. This is Taraya, bless her heart, truly, because this baby's only crime, in my opinion, is that she does not have enough. But unfortunately, the country of Jamaica did charge her with a real crime, drug trafficking. This is Taraya, and this is Taraya's mother. Now, Taraya's mother gets online and tells us that Taraya is from the UK, but she decides to go to Jamaica on holiday with her friend and meets up with some Jamaican boys. When it's time for her to go back to the UK, the boys ask her to put some shoes in her luggage and bring them back to the UK. Now, let's pause right there. Y'all didn't have this banger of a show called Locked Up Abroad in the UK? We're losing recipes. This is the oldest trick in the book. Let's think, girls. Why would those young men need you to transport their shoes from Jamaica to the UK? Multiple pairs of shoes, mind you. You should have told them your name is not Fed or X. But unfortunately, the girls did agree to transport the shoes, and they got to the airport. Authorities searched the luggage and...
Okay, so you telling me that you brought a bunch of shoes back from Jamaica after your mama told you don't bring nothing back from Jamaica. Don't bring nothing back from Jamaica through that airport because it could have, you know, stuff on it, right? And you say, no, I know it all, and I'm going to bring these shoes back from Jamaica, right? They check it, and it has a residue on it. It has stuff on the shoes. Has stuff in the shoes, right? Now, you are in jail. You're in a fucking Jamaican prison, right? Understand, right? And I was feeling bad, and I'm trying to vibe with the story, right? I'm like, okay, I'm trying to follow along here. And I'm feeling a little bad. I'm like, damn, she in jail now? Because, you know, things happen. Mistakes happen, all right? My thing is, you get her out of jail, and she meets another dude and gets pregnant. You lost me. That's when you lost me. And for somebody who also has a child from Gen Z, understand, I believe that Gen Z is going to learn some of the hardest lessons because they don't listen and they believe that they know it all. And I'm sorry. And a minimum of 6 years is bad. It's bad. But it could.
Put a 1 in the comment if you think that what he just said was correct. That life is going to be hard. Come on, let's be honest. All you dads, granddads, put a 1 in the comment section, or that you believe that life is going to be hard for Gen Z because they're the generation that does not listen. You can't spank them. You can't. I'm going to put a 1. You know, I'm going to put a 1. They're going to learn the hard way. They're going to learn the hard way that just because they're on the planet with us doesn't make them as wise as us. Good call, International Quiet Storm. Good call. You can't tell them nothing. They don't know that there is such thing as repercussions. We were raised on repercussions because of the reprimand. These young ladies, the brother's correct. The brother is correct.
because they don't listen and they believe that they know it all. And I'm sorry. And a minimum of 6 years is bad, but it could be worse. And just like I told my daughter, there are some mistakes that have permanent results.
Those two girls from the UK who are stuck in Jamaica, who have been stuck in Jamaica for almost 2 years, facing a minimum of 6 years in prison, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. And you know what? They made a mistake. It was a bad choice. But unfortunately, actions have consequences.
So fast forward October 2025. My daughter's in slow labour. In the hospital.
Remember, this was during the last major hurricane in Jamaica. October 2025. Everything that happened to them when they first landed in Jamaica was October 2024. They landed in Jamaica October 2024. All this hell that's been going on, it's been a year later. Her daughter is going into labor October. Shout out to all of us Libras going into labor October 25.
The hospital is about to be destroyed by this serious hurricane. So she's sent back in slow labour. So she said she's survived the hurricane, the eye of the storm, she's got the footage and everything. Then 3 days later, she gives birth to her baby, beautiful baby, in a taxi, no pay.
There is no electricity in the hospitals. It's a hurricane. Everything is out. Where does this young girl, this young passport sis, has the baby? Shout out to J3 in the building. She has the baby in the back of a taxi. In the words of Kevin Samuels or any other brother, you can't make this ish up.
Relief, no nothing. So beautiful, healthy baby girl. My daughter's healthy. Everything's fine. They've had to go back to Black River, that the worst place hit with a hurricane, were one of them. No electricity, no water. There's still no electricity to this day. So let's fast forward.
Okay, so remember, the mother is telling this story in 2026. Mom saying that there is no electricity to this day. If there's no electricity to this day, how was Genevieve, the friend, able to go and tell us these stories about what really happened? How is she able to charge her phone and record everything that's happened if there's no electricity to this day? How was the young lady able to take care of a baby? Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Crazy. Thank you. Seriously.
But now, January 2026. I'm feeling a bit positive. They've gone into court. They got found guilty. As a family.
They go to court and get found guilty. And the minimum, January 26, 2026. January 26, 2026, they get found guilty of international drug smuggling. Passport sisters. The mama been lying the whole time. The mama was the one that sent them down there and told them it was okay. The mama was the one who knew about Jamaican scams with Jamaican boys and the bamboo trips, and mama let it happen anyway. She let it happen anyway. And they were found guilty with a minimum. Whenever they go to court for, they've been found guilty. So mom just said that. When they go to court for sentencing, the minimum that when you walk in the room to stand in front of that judge in Jamaica, the minimum you getting is 6 años. 6 años. From listening to your mama who's crying on TikTok right now.
We're absolutely devastated. You can't imagine how I feel as a mother. And these girls was not represented properly at all. We've got so much evidence that was not presented in court. I mean, where's the proceeds of crime? Where's the phone records? Where's the bank statements? And also,
you know who she reminded me of when I was editing this video? Jeffrey Dahmer's mother. When they caught Jeffrey Dahmer and they asked his mother, a few weeks later about her son eating humans. You know what she was basically saying? His mother. Well, maybe he was hungry. I'm paraphrasing, but that's how strong a mother's love is. A mother's love will go on TikTok and lie. A mother's love will tell you, even though your son have human heads in his refrigerator, well, maybe my baby was hungry. That's why I'm kind of like stopping this video off and on to let you guys catch the little things that she's saying. Let's continue on. We're almost done, gentlemen. We're almost done. But we know that these women have been found guilty. We know that little mama right here on the screen, her little hot ass that had a baby, while she's supposed to be fighting for her life, praying and fasting, calling on Jesus. What is she doing? Getting bambooed, getting rafted.
someone used my daughter's phone while she was in custody and rang a British number. So to me, that sounds like they were the scapegoats while the real shipment went through.
The mother of this woman who came on the internet asking for help, it doesn't only look like she's a liar, she also look like a thief.
International Quiet Storm said this: these are the same self-proclaimed most educated females or fellas. Let's go. Shout out to Quiet Storm.
Genevieve is claiming that her mother sent Taraya mother £425 to help pay for plane fare for her to go to Jamaica, which was not necessary because the mother have her plane ticket already booked in advance and paid for. She said that Taraya and her mother was previously in Jamaica because the mother have a boyfriend there, and it's the mother boyfriend.
Boom. Who's got a boyfriend there? Who did they find out had a boyfriend already in Jamaica? This woman right here. So while her daughter was getting bambooed, rafted, while the best friend Genevieve was getting bambooed and rafted, the mama had been getting rafted for years. Because the mama got a boyfriend in Jamaica. Mama tried to sell it like the only reason I go to Jamaica is to see my daddy. That's the only reason I go to Jamaica. I'm light-skinned. I don't need no chocolate men. I don't need no chocolate men in my life. I am light-skinned. The mama got a boyfriend in Jamaica. Let's bring that beat back. The mama got a boyfriend in Jamaica.
pay for plane fare for her to go to Jamaica, which was not necessary because the mother have her plane ticket already booked in advance and paid for. She said that Taraya and her mother was previously in Jamaica because the mother have a boyfriend there.
The mother tried to sell it as if Taraya, who and her mom, even though the mom does have a father there, that they went to go visit the father. Come to find out that they went to go visit the mama's boyfriend. If you think I'm lying, here we go. We're going to continue on.
And it's the mother boyfriend that bailed Taraya out.
It's the mother said the reason why they got out of jail because her father was Jamaican. Is that not what the mama just said? Did not the mother tell us through this whole video, and the only reason I was able to pay her bill because my father is Jamaican? Come to find out, it was the mama's boyfriend that bailed her out. Mama don't want y'all to know that she was down there getting bambooed and bambooed at the same time. Mama don't want y'all to know that.
To Jamaica, which was not necessary because the mother have her plane ticket already booked in advance and paid for. She said that Taraya and her mother was previously in Jamaica because the mother have a boyfriend there, and it's the mother boyfriend that bailed Taraya out of jail with the title of his car.
The mama boyfriend bailed him out. How'd he bail him out, Dre? The Jamaican boyfriend used the title of his car to bail Taraya out of jail. Unlike what the mama said, it was her daddy. Her daddy ain't do nothing. This woman on the screen is lying, and all the lies are coming out.
On the 8th of November, Taraya was released. So I bailed her out. The only reason she got out.
She bailed her out. What's the reason why she got out, Mom? Why she get out, Mom?
Out was because my father is Jamaican.
Oh. Mom just lied. Mom ain't tell that she getting bambooed when she go to Jamaica. Mom tried to make it seem like she was visiting her dad. She wasn't visiting her dad. Yep, a British Mika. A British, good call, bro. Did I not say that the day before yesterday and on the past couple of days? Women like Mika think that they can use their beauty to lie in your face because simps will believe the lie of any beautiful woman. I'm going to say this again. One of the signs of a simp or a simple-minded man, you will believe anything that a beautiful woman says. Truth or lie. Doesn't matter. She can get away with it. Why? Because she's honest? No, because she has a slight bit of attractiveness. If only in the eyes of the simp. This woman knows if I go online, if the women don't believe me, I can get money from enough simps. UK simps, US simps. I can get enough money from you simps, and none of you will do your homework to see if I'm lying like Andre did his homework to see if this woman was lying. You guys will believe anything. If it's pretty, you believe it. Because the illusion of she's sexy and I would like to be intimate with her, if only for one night. This is nothing but a UK Mika, just like my brother said. That's all she is, a British Mika. Look at your face and lie to you guys. And we just go for it. My brother 313 says this. He said, this mom sounds like she's trying to pour a snucky ducky on everyone. And if she can't pull it on, and that's a good point. If she can't pull it on everyone, as long as she's got enough simps that'll send her money. She don't need everybody to send her money. As long as she got enough Russell Wilsons, enough Travis Hunters to send her money. He said, I assume that they are lying until proven otherwise. Lying. Let's continue on. My boy T-Mac says this. He said, my ex Colombian is sexy and she happened to get a U.S. visa. She asked to see me. It's the ex. And I told her she can if she paid for her own ticket. She asked me to pay for it. And I told her, yeah, I'm good. But she isn't. Shout out to T-Mac. Living in Colombia will help build up that immunity against beautiful women. This is so true. And Corporal in the building. Shout out to Corporal ST in the building. He said, I will never forget what my sergeant, a former Atlanta PD detective, said to me when I was a police officer. Women will lie even when the evidence is sitting right in front of them. Absolutely correct. So if you think regular women will lie, just imagine what beautiful women and their daughters' lives are on the line. And her daughter has been found guilty of drug smuggling, international, notice, not local, international drug smuggling. That means that passport is done for the daughter for the rest of her life. International drug smuggling. And the minimum sentence in Jamaica that they're waiting for is 6 years. Shout out to Corporal. Yes, sir. Let's continue on, gentlemen. Like I said, we're almost done.
So now the girls are on bail. Corruption at its finest. So the next court hearing is early March for sentencing.
Mom, stop it. The only person that's been corrupt in this whole scenario is you. You with your lying tail. You, Mom. You and your daughter, Miss Pregnant back there. You. That's probably one reason why Genevieve called you, Mom. Mom, one of the reasons Genevieve called you to talk to her mother, because Genevieve knew that you knew how to lie. Genevieve been best friends with your daughter for 8 years, Mom. Genevieve been around watching you telling lie to men and to people for years. Genevieve knew if I want to go to Jamaica and I needed somebody to convince my mama to let me go to Jamaica, I knew it would be Terea's lying ass mama. I've been sitting around watching her mama lie to men for 8 years. So I know she can lie to my mama. And now you're on social media asking guys for money, and simps will send in that money. Believe that. Simps will send that money in, knowing that the mother has been lying this whole time. Will says this. He said, I like how you said that. Simps equal simple-minded man. Absolutely correct. Will said, I hope they heard you. He said, I hope they hear you now. Absolutely correct. That Jamaican GoFundMe. Yep, that's what they're doing right now. That's exactly what this whole video is about. This whole story is about we need money for her appeal. You'll hear that at the end of the video, but that's what this is about. They need money for her appeal. I bet. Hey, you know what? I bet you this. We got 92 in the building. Some dudes would send that money. Sadly, there are some Love Crossing Borders brothers that will send that money. God put it on my heart to send you money, sister. Now, what's your phone number? She better become a pay-for-play.
We've been advised that these girls are looking a minimum of 6 years. A minimum of 6 years for something they've not done. 6 years. So obviously I want to provide a barrister from England to take over to Jamaica because we need to appeal with all the evidence that we've got. So the girls were not represented properly in court. They did not get a fair trial. There was no jury. So I've got a barrister at this side that has looked at the evidence and she can see and she's ready to come over and do the appeal.
I know,
This
right?
is clearly some kind of setup, and it's clearly something that happens often with young girls. As a mother, I want to get this out there to show women that you've got to really talk.
Oh, now it's about women. Now it's about the women. We need to unite. What happened to when you told Genevieve, Mom, let the girls go? The party gonna be popping. The rafts gonna be rafting. Not right. She wants a TV deal. She wants MSNBC, and she wants what's the BBC in English. She wants BBC to do it. Absolutely correct. Yeah, I don't know if AMS is trying to donate. He said, Dre, there will be brothers who will catch this live and will send them. Absolutely. You ain't lying. You are not lying, International. Quiet storm, that is. The power of symptom is strong in 2026. Mom old enough to create a and she looks good enough for OF. Mom still got her looks about her. Mom looking like a baby Sade over there. She could be giving dudes smooth operator. He said women can unite and they can find that they can fund that GoFundMe alone. Absolutely correct. Let's continue on.
To your daughters, I'm talking seriously, not just on a.
Because her fund GoFundMe is about raising money for her and a British attorney to go to Jamaica. I'm gonna say this again. I know, right? No need to ask. Smooth operator. Once again, the mom is trying to raise money for the mom and a British attorney to go fight in the UK. Yep. You caught that, Bean? I caught that too.
On a small level, on a deep level, because this sounds like some new romance scam.
At some point, parents, you just got to understand that your child may not be telling you the full story. Now, this
That's it. At some point in time, parents, some of you daddies too, you know, you love your daddy little girl. She ain't a little girl no more, Dad. The reason why I'm watching this live stream for some of you dads, because some of y'all dads got 24, 25, 26-year-old daughters, 17, 18, 19-year-old daughters. You got to come to a conclusion. Your daughter does not look at you as daddy like that no more. You got to come to a conclusion that your daughter is calling somebody else baby and she calling somebody else daddy. You are not the only daddy in your daughter's life no more. There's another man calling your daughter daddy. I mean, another man that your daughter is calling daddy. There's another man that your daughter is calling baby. She's somebody else's baby now. Somebody else calling her baby. And until you come to that reality and talk to her with all sincerity, she gonna continue to tell you bits and pieces of the truth because you still see your daughter as a little girl. Will says this. Will says, we have a black woman or BW who works at the coffee shop lie that she wasn't getting paid. In fact, she was. And everyone was sending dollars to her. Just the fact that she said she wasn't getting paid to her GoFundMe. She tried to ask me for money through Facebook. Yeah, and I blocked her. I ain't mad at you, Will. And I had to block her. These women will use their looks and they will lie. My man Ray says this. Shout out to Raymond of the Turner family. He says this. He say working in school districts. He said I see it all the time. Parents thinks their kids can't do any wrong or do no wrong. I know, bruh. I used to volunteer with the Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the YMCA. Man, dude, I used to tell parents that your kids cussed out so-and-so and so-and-so, your little 7-year-old or your 10-year-old or your 12-year-old just cussed out so-and-so. My daughter, my motherfucking goddamn daughter does not cuss. Fuck that. I'm like, ma'am, you just said 12 curse words that your daughter has probably heard because I just heard them. I'm just meeting you. They swear that their kids don't curse. That's just little kids. That's just little kids. You are absolutely correct, man. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to my brother being in the building as well. My man K Sager in the building. He said, do black women even not scam? is there a time that they're not getting a scam on? Whether it be the brick lady and now the British lady. We've gone from the brick lady to the British lady. That's trying to get this, just trying to get the GoFundMe money. The brick lady to the British lady.
Done came online telling us about her daughter. That's her daughter right there in the back. Her daughter wanted to go to Jamaica for her 21st birthday with her homegirl. Her mama said, don't go. Her daughter said, I'm going anyway. Her mama said, well, okay, get your own Airbnb at least. She said, no, I'm staying with my homegirl and her boyfriend. And she does just that. She goes on to Jamaica. She hanging out with her homegirl boyfriend. And of course, they got another boy for her, a Jamaican boy she ain't never met before. They hang out. They have a great time. And when it's time for them to return, of course, these unknown boys are like, here, take this stuff back with you. Take it back with you. And well, would you believe Miss Mind of Her Own back here does exactly that. They take these things, try to get through, I guess, customs. And of course, they get pulled. Now, Miss Mind of Her Own, of course, tells mom.
She called up Miss Mind of Her Own.
Mom, we were just walking. There were no dogs. There was no reason for them to even pull us. I think we got set up. No, you're an amateur drug smuggler and you didn't know what you was doing and you probably looked like you was smuggling drugs.
I agree with that. I think that these young ladies kind of knew or had an idea what was going on. I think the mom even had an idea what was going on and she co-signed it anyway. Yep, from brick lady to brick lady. We're here. We are here at this point in 2026. He said Dre offended the simps and now the audience dropped down to even lower. We're working our way back up. We're up to 101 thus far.
Probably was looking nervous, probably was sweating. Your suitcase probably was leaning to one side because you probably had all the drugs on one side.
My bad.
Girl, you probably just didn't know what you was doing. Needless to say, her and the homegirl get locked up. Mom has to go over there and do, whatever she can do. And even though mama was able to get her out of jail, she couldn't bring her back home because obviously Jamaica is like, no, you're going down. You're going to face jail time for this. So you just stay right here. You hold tight. While she's supposed to be staying right there holding tight, waiting for this jail time, should be the scariest time of her life. What does she do? She gets pregnant by some unknown Jamaican man. During the hurricane, might I add. Remember Jamaica just had that hurricane? Yeah, she got pregnant then. She had her baby literally 4 days.
Before this young lady finished, because we're almost done, I see the subscribers that are watching or the guys that are watching on Andrea's channel as well as Love Crossing Borders. So when I see 102 people here, that's because I see the full calculation of both channels to where you guys might see one channel at a time. Shout out to all 79 that are in the building, as well as the rest of the guys over here on Andrea's channel.
Days after the hurricane rocked Jamaica. I think she had her baby by herself. No hospital, no midwife or nothing. She's healthy. The baby is healthy. But now she's about to face 6 years in a Jamaica prison. Her mama swear that she's facing time for something she didn't do. She smuggled them drugs. Well, she tried to. She got caught. And I can tell just from the mama telling me the story that clearly Miss Mind of Her Own back here is not telling you the full story. But mama, mamas, a mother's love, right? A mother's love. Did y'all see this video? Get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts.
All right, we're at the grand finale of that one. A mother, like she said, a mother's love. A mother's love will allow you to allow women to see what they want to see and not see the truth. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. They see what they want to see and not see the truth. So now you guys have heard this crazy scenario. They get their sentence. We're going to do another video on this because they get sentenced in March. So that's just a couple weeks away. They get to find out how many years they're facing. The mother's channel is YouTube channel. I mean, TikTok channel is basically new. Mom probably has, I would say, maybe 11 videos on there. So she basically had just started her TikTok channel before her daughter left. You could tell some of the videos were before. Well, maybe they were just while she was in Jamaica visiting her daughter. The same daughter that ended up pregnant and having a baby in the back of a Jamaican taxi. In the back of a Jamaican taxi where people have been sitting there behind all day. This mother, well, this woman, young lady, this passport sis had her child. It's crazy. Yep, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Shout out to Lisa Ray. It's crazy, man. But like I said, fathers, you might want to show this video to your daughters before they take trips. You might want to remind, not just tell them the story, but show them the story. Oh, this could happen. Oh, dad. No, all dad. Because when some of you dads say no, is because it's a reason. Remember, as I mentioned before, guys, where are the fathers in this scenario? On both ends. Where's Genevieve dad? Where's Taraya's dad? Or Taraya's dad? So we got two single mothers that, you know, they say statistically that most men that are incarcerated, almost 90% of men that are incarcerated, black or white, come from single parent households. Right? Looks that way for the women now. Looks that way that these women are getting incarcerated in other countries coming from single mother households. Not one inkling of a statement about the fathers. It's amazing how these women get knocked up by 8-ish dudes, and they don't realize how much the dude ain't ish until they see the man show up in the DNA and the behavior of their children. A woman will not notice how much the dude that got her knocked up ain't ish until they see their son or their daughter doing things that the ain't shit daddy was doing to them to get them pregnant. Now, in the daughter's case, she got bambooed and pregnant. We don't know what mom did to get pregnant or Genevieve's mama. Two mamas co-signed this trip. Two. Yep, I haven't heard a father's name yet. Father God, Father Flanagan, nobody. Dumb and Dumber. But then they want to blame you men for their behavior. The mothers and the young passport sisters. They want to blame you men for their behavior. Shout out once again to all you guys that were here on Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders. Glad we made it to the end. I'm about to let you guys go. I will be seeing you guys on actually, let me see what time, what day I'll be seeing you guys. Tomorrow night? See, what I'll be seeing, I'll be seeing you guys in a couple days. Tomorrow I'm going to take the day off. I've got classwork to do. Shout out to Theo. And shout out also to, on the Cash App, Let me make sure I give T-Mac his love. Shout out to T-Mac, who's always supporting the channel by way of Cash App. Appreciate you, gentlemen. Really do. And let's get ready. Peace, family. Let me get out of here. Okay, we can rock one more time the Blasian outro. Because this Thursday, the next episode we're doing, shout out to our brother Kenny Peoples, is the truth about Blasian women. So all you guys that love the Black and Asian sisters, we're going to have fun enjoying the truth about the Black and the Asian sisters. But let's do a Blasian outro once again.
We can do better. We could be chasing dreams. We know what's right, and we know how it feels. Yeah.
My bad. I was on mute for a second. I noticed I was on mute. Just to let you guys know, this video right here is not just the beauty of the Blasian women, but the voices in the songs and the instruments and the whole thing are Asian men that are singing old school 1970s, 1980s R&B. So as you enjoy the Asian Blasian women, also enjoy, shout out to the Asian men that are singing old school R&B. Yeah, my mic was muted. I know the sound. Let me make sure you guys can hear me now. Old school R&B. Even I was surprised how good they sound. I thought it was some brothers singing. You come to find out, these are all Asian dudes singing. Yes, sir. So let's enjoy the music and enjoy the video. Let me pull that up for us.
We can do better. We could be chasing dreams. We know what's right, and we know how it feels. Yeah, we can do better. We can make a change for real. Yeah, we can do a lot better. We can be facing fears. We know what's up, and we know how to get there. Yeah, we can be stars. We can be the best. Just put us to the test and we'll show the world there's another way. If we just try a little every day, we can make it better. We can do better. We can be setting goals. We understand right down to the soul that we can do better. We can have a heart of gold. So let's step it up. Step it up. Step it up. We could be making moves. We know what time it is, and we know just what to do. Yeah, we could be on top, and we know it's true. If we just give ourselves a chance, we can show the world everything's gonna be okay. We just got to try a little every day, and we can make it better.